Hello. Oh. How y'all doing? Oh my god. Stream was just late, bro. Okay. Fuck. What was my original plan? Okay. Change plans, bitches. Ah. Where'd she go? Fuck, where'd Hazel go? Went to school and realized there was no teacher that wanted to meet us. Damn, she'll say no. Wait, hold up. I need to. Where did she go? The fuck? Nah, where did. No, cause like, where did Hazel go? I just saw her. One sec. Where did what go? Where did Hazel? I'm talking about Hazel. Hold on. Give me a sec. This is missing. The fuck is she? No! Give me a sec. I think she's outside. Hold on.
There might be a bigger one, but I don't think we've got the cash. Can we get
Tree.
Sell.
We'll have to sell it for now.
We'll get a new one.
Dog poop.
Keep. He's our friend. He will turn into a giant mutant and overthrow the town.
We do not
Otherwise,
need the potty anymore.
how do you know? Dill might be pregnant again after going to space.
We cannot sell the pool. Does that just get sold with the house?
I don't. It must get sold with
I
the
won't
house.
sell the ladder to the pool in case one of those intentional
Okay.
sim murder situation happens. The last thing I'm gonna do is move that satellite, okay? This fridge.
That fridge has been through a lot.
I
I feel
found
like
her.
It was
19.
only worth
Anyways.
19. 3.
Okay, we need to level up this
How y'all
kitchen.
doing?
Super big.
Space bin.
Keep
That can
it.
stay.
Microwave.
Okay.
Get the hell out of our life.
Where was
Oh,
she?
Dill,
She
you're gonna be so
was
shocked
in
when
the
he wakes
kitchen. She's.
Let him enjoy his corn.
He needs to enjoy the corn.
Fancy table, you stay. Fancy chair,
Keep that.
you stay.
We need to model the whole house around
Terrifying
that fancy
alien,
chair.
you stay. What is this?
She's back.
Sell. That's inoffensive.
Yeah.
This is offensive.
You want to sell the pig after all we've been through with that thick hog?
Oh god.
Do you actually want to sell the pig?
Oh my god, we can keep it fine.
She don't want to
I
stay in
will
your
hide
room.
it in the corner,
Yeah,
cafe
no,
wall.
she literally
That's not
doesn't.
fair.
No, that TV needs to go. Way too
That
small.
was expensive.
Cockerel.
She's like, fuck this.
Fireplace. Oh, it is purple.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's bright purple. You are not. Okay, how many of these
Wrong
do
one.
we get?
I
If
muted
you
my
really hate
mic.
it, we can get another one.
Oops.
These pots and pans, they're a bit
There we
rustic
go.
for me.
That's-
I don't really like
that's
the vibe
more
of cockerel
better.
chains
Also,
coming from the
guess
ceiling.
what,
It's a bit
Yoshi?
medieval,
What?
dungeon.
It's a bit dungeony.
I'm not in a fun, kinky way.
I'm not in love with that, so you can sell.
Get out.
Hi,
I wanna keep these
Nox.
chairs
Oh my god, vetoing the chairs. I'm using one of my vetoes on the chairs.
to get rid of them.
Yep. They,
But-
they were our
Damn.
chairs from the house that we were in at the time.
Yes.
Guess
And
what,
the
Yoshi?
times have
What?
changed.
Okay, but the
Was it this
anti-veto
one? No, it's the first one. It's
is
this
that
one.
we have a lot of colour in the new house. It can't all be Dan.
It's black.
Black and white. Dill loves this
Dill
bar. You
loves
cannot
this
get rid of the
bar.
bar.
Can we- I-
No, they
Oh,
are
still your
possessed.
channel?
They are possessed and we need to keep
Yes,
them.
otherwise they will wreak havoc on us. Dill,
Keep the
Try.
purple
loves
bar.
it. Can't see it.
Move the damn movie.
Yeah, we should have done that later.
I don't know,
These
man.
doors-
No,
Through
no.
the doors, how are they gonna leave?
Is anyone outside? Oh my god, we've just trapped
Oh, no,
Nuki!
but what have we done?
Oh my god, well.
Don't just sell the doors.
It's too late. I have sold the door. That's
Okay, wait.
Nuki, fend
So
for
we're
yourself.
just gonna
What, this
do
one removes
like
its ladder
I
on
don't
the
know.
floor?
I will leave you
Right,
guys with
whatever
like
the hell
the
that
okay
is.
there.
No.
Happy?
Malapos.
Happy?
Very
What's it
important.
worth?
Think I should
It's
change
worth
you into your
$80.
male outfit.
Don't
Hold
even
on.
click
Take your
back, just
time.
stress.
Imagine. We'd have had to have just undone this whole video.
Yeah. I love this tree. Oh, we'll have to get it again.
We'll rebuy it.
Llama
The
hedge.
Llama hedge. Look, we can rebuy it.
We will rebuy the llama.
It'd be funny if Nox
Let's talk about
just
this.
redeems
This
the.
is a bit gaudy.
Oh, it's so good.
Also, give me my sword. Oh yeah, I forgot. I told you no.
I think
'Cause
that's
you
a
were
bit more
drunk?
for one. That's okay.
That's good.
This
Mod.
Well, how much is it worth?
1,000. It's so noisy.
It's really noisy. Okay.
Have a tasteful
You
game.
told me no.
These are all
Yeah,
kind of
'cause
fine.
you were asking for your mod privileges back when you were drunk,
What is it made of?
and I said no.
All of the we're playing.
'Cause you were drunk.
PC, and then
Yeah.
Dill's got some actual monster.
I don't know,
Follicles like
man.
guitar,
I don't know.
keep that.
Tasteful.
Tasteful.
We need to keep these
That
selfies.
better.
Selfies, memory lane.
Yes.
Get in there. Why were they just?
That was the most regrettable drinking moment ever, TBH. Why do you have a shirt on and off, dude? Because I literally threw up. We literally, oh,
Yes.
dude, Nissan, we literally told you.
By Dab Halter. Okay.
That's for the. Because I could also do that for like my normal model.
Only recently
Not
made
this
this, so I
one.
think
Oh wait,
this is all
sorry.
very
I
tasteful
forgot
for his
there's the
bedroom.
head swap. That's
I
fair.
feel like we can keep a lot of this.
Like
Yeah.
my just
quite
basic outfit.
authentic.
Yes.
No wonder he's turned
That's why
out
there.
so
That's
well.
there.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
fucking
the
drunk. The
original
fuck did you
Gavin
expect
Evan.
drunk me to
Oh
do?
my
I don't know, man.
God.
I don't
Can that
know.
gnome not troll the selfie?
What is with the nose?
It was funny too, because you kept denying that you were drunk, and the fact that you were just practically very gay towards James and Duffy.
And yeah,
Like
sorry,
that was the
I think
that
it's
was the
time
gayest
to
experience I've ever
sell
seen,
that. Oh,
coming
there
from
we
a
go.
straight man.
Da-da-da.
You were so you were gay, so you're drunk.
Okay.
I am not gay. We know, we know. But like your actions during that time, every time you're drunk on stream,
I'm
like
just looking at the pancakes across the street.
Yeah.
And all
And
of these
otherwise-
other neighbors that we didn't give a crap about getting to know.
It's true.
Goodbye, whoever the hell you were.
Do you reckon we gotta go say goodbye to the pancakes before we
100%.
leave?
The-
Right,
oh,
okay. Now,
oops.
the pancakes are
It was
out
the
in for
gayest
shock 'cause they
experience
have
I've
not
ever
seen their
seen.
younger neighbors.
I thought the
But
whole
never
reason we're
once
moving
over.
is because-
No,
well,
I'm never
because
gay.
of-
You're very gay when you're drunk.
They're in the witness protection program.
Yes.
Oh look, it is the fake one.
That's the clone.
We're not going to talk to you, Erica. Let's go talk to good old.
Also, one sec.
Eliza.
We just need to give
You're
them a
very
hug
gay
and
when
say
drunk.
thank you.
Yes.
I'm sure they'll be back for the wedding.
Well,
You were.
This is weird.
It was
So-
it was such a funny
I'm
thing
young
to
again.
watch. I'm never gay. You were when you were
He's
drunk.
still wearing his old man
It was
clothes.
very
That's why
funny
it's
to
weird.
watch.
God.
Just have a
Never
second, say
ever.
goodbye to Bob.
Nissan, it's okay.
Oh, where is Bob?
There's.
That
It
man
was
holding up.
funny.
Hello.
So you know, it cancels.
Bob,
a
is it
lot.
Tabitha, wake him up.
That's a little bit weird to go into a neighbor's
Pull up
bedroom.
the mod. Someone pull up the mod.
Lady outfit
Clip him.
is just not right.
Clip
No,
him,
this has
guys.
swinger
Clip him.
energy.
Bob, get the hell up. We're moving
It's so
out forever.
funny.
Eliza's getting into bed.
I
and
thought it
we're
was funny.
saying, well,
Nissan
anyway,
tried to kiss a guy last time Nissan was drunk. He tried to kiss James, a Dolphy. The other time he tried to kiss Kay. I did. Yeah.
We would say get out of his system. Yes,
Yeah.
he does
And then
need to
James
get
was
the
like,
kiss
no.
out of his
Dolphy
system.
returned the
Goodbye,
kiss
Bob.
though.
Trying to crack a wise one.
There we go.
And Dalian has become one with the sofa.
I don't think they're that emotional. to
Dill,
be
go
honest.
piss. Look after yourself.
Oh no.
Jesus
Wet himself.
Christ, it's not gay.
Dill.
I'm saying no homo right
On the
now.
sofa.
No, you didn't
Well,
say
one
no
way to
homo
say
when
goodbye.
you
Just have
tried
a
to kiss
shower. This is
James.
inappropriate. Please stop, said Erica.
Oh my
you
God.
don't know what's inappropriate for us. I will get into my crop top whilst peeing myself on your couch. Let's
It was-
leave. It's 1 a.m. on a Saturday.
They don't
Let's
wanna
get,
be our
get the
friends
hell
now.
out.
Also,
Get the hell out.
I'm just
God.
we're gonna just be
You
doing
could
this like
play
we're just
instant
talking.
games at 4 a.m.
When I go quiet, y'all can
Just
just like I don't know watch
I think so.
whatever
As
I'm
the sun
playing.
rises-
Thought the socks, the fuck. It's very
Look at it.
context.
I feel just
When
so
you say when you do
emotional
gay
about saying goodbye
things
to
without
this
socks
housewife.
on,
No,
it's
it represents
very
far too
very
much, not just in the lore of
gay.
this YouTube channel, but in all of our lives.
Just we all have an owl slide in our
Also, can I
hearts
request a
that we need to
30-second video?
express.
It's really important.
Bulldoze laws.
Perhaps.
Are you sure?
Is that happening?
Right, we have to
Mayhaps.
do this together, Phil.
Okay,
3, 2,
May
1.
perhaps. Maybe.
It was only worth 20,000 simoleons.
Oh my God.
You're telling me that Dill's PC was worth almost half as much as the entire house?
Yes, that's it. Look at that empty space.
Oh my god.
We've done it now.
One
to
second.
But where are we gonna go? We've not even talked about this. There's like so many places we can choose.
I love that unlike life when you think about these things. We're like, let's just sell all our
Nis-
shit,
yeah,
build
Nissan,
a
I'm gonna make
house,
a
and then
Nissan
talk
gay
about
clips
what the
YouTube
plan
series.
is.
That's the best way.
Okay, right,
I don't
so
know what
this
to think when I
seems
said without
wild.
the
Yes.
socks. What the
We were
fuck?
in
No,
Willow
I will
Creek.
report your video for
Desert,
misleading it.
Palm Springs vibes. I'm thinking no.
We've been there before.
Dude.
Okay. Mongolia.
Rename
Promenade. I don't
shirt.
think we're yacht people.
No,
Okay.
we're not.
Windenburg.
Oh, I was tempted by this one.
Take a ye old deep breath and enjoy the mountain air. So it's like German Swiss.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we're running away from
Sure.
the feds, so we can't be too close to Willow Creek.
There we
I
go.
think we should have a look at that one.
What are we working with here?
We
oh,
are-
here we go. It does come
How the
with
fuck
a
do
high
I link
school,
this?
So we're thinking about Dalian and moving
Important.
to a new school
Clip,
catchment area.
link, sprites.
That's quite a sexy Art Deco school as well.
I
Look
do
at that
like
outside.
that. They got bold
That's not it.
turquoise tables. So the houses
Um.
are quite Bavarian. We do have a lot there in mid nowhere.
Oh, that's on an island. Look at that.
The crumbling isle, a misnomer. Glorious high-end real
The fuck
estate
you
as
working
far as
on?
the eye can see.
Don't worry
I
about
think
it.
we're meant to be
I
there.
don't think we're island people. I think we want to be connected to the mainland so we can drive into the city
Oh, fuck the way.
and see our gay sons.
Oh my god, the bros live here.
Oh, not
get
the bros.
Out, get out. Windslar.
This is. I'm working on something that I will be showing.
Archie.
Old
It will be a
flats. I
thing.
mean, that's okay. So the
I
option
will.
would be there.
This is one of the things I
This looks very
think was such a pain in the
is
ass
what I'm gonna say.
to fucking work
It doesn't
on.
look
As
like a real-
opposed to saying it looks German. The whole
Such a
Sims
pain in
is
the ass. I
hot
wanted to
ass.
cry when I was
Pastiche of suburban
preparing this
life.
because I was like, you know what? New model.
Is anything like Riverdale?
When I was like making just my current model, I was like, you know what? New model. We could like, you know, new model, new thing.
Community.
And then I was working on it and I was like, fuck, this is ass. New model? No. Like when I made current model. So you're still working on the new thing? No. I'm working on, well, it's more like a brush up, if that makes sense. I'm also, but yeah, no, I'm still working on the new thing, kinda. Like,
Okay, let's have
think of the femboy hair? No.
I like the aesthetic of the
Fuck
river.
no.
Rockridge Heights. It is home to the high school, Copperdale High. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sounds good.
Think of the new thing I'll be showing on my birthday, like
Where one of the things is a
uh,
little fool's nook.
four
That's cute.
I like the sound of
uh,
that.
Small.
3.0 brush up.
Is this season's different?
Also,
in
me
this
and
place?
Nox
Do
has a
get some
video that we
lights
want to show
up in
you.
this hoe? I like the environment.
Yeah.
Was it the one that you posted
roads, the
earlier?
Ferris wheel is right there.
Oh my god,
Hold
that's
on.
good.
This is a vibe of a neighborhood.
I'm trying to
Wow.
debate.
Kidding, I'd love to live there. Do we really need more space than this?
Yeah, I think so. I want a bigger zone.
Wait,
Let's just go back.
where
We
is
could
it?
demolish someone else's house.
So this is
This
the lifestyle that we could have. The
Ooh.
hillside.
We have videos. Nox, you know.
Vibe looks kind of
Nox.
pancake-esque, but
I
the
can't see that.
surrounding
Yeah,
environment
neither
I
can
love.
I.
This is an amazing
Nox,
look.
I don't
If we
think
demolish
I've
this,
mentioned
we buy
this,
this and then demolish it.
but I think I have. Hyperlinks are blocked. I'm so sorry. I don't think I
mean,
do
I
it.
didn't own this
I don't think
house.
I have the thing open.
Bulldoze the shit
I
out of
don't.
that house.
Se-
Okay, I hope
okay,
that did
send
not
it
have
to
any
send.
historical
Whisper it to me.
connotations
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we
yeah.
just went,
Send it to Nissan. I'm gonna go drown. No.
Welcome to
Nox,
your new
no,
house.
BRB.
Just,
No.
just look at this location.
Look at this
Don't
30 by
drown,
20.
please.
Look at the absolute joy
It's
that
majestic.
we could see. Oh,
Look at all of this nature out. It's so
oh,
look at how
beautiful.
the
Fuck.
light streams through the
John
trees.
Kisses,
So
see, that's-
Riverdale, it is so twilight. This is perfect for Dalian to be
Wait.
breathing in.
Yes.
He's tense because Nuki stinks.
Oh, what the
Shout out to that seagull.
We need to befriend it. It's Steve too.
Can we
This
look
is
at-
also
Come join
wrong.
us.
What? In the 1992. Should we
Delete.
take a skim through the neighborhood? Where are they going to be living
Alright.
Okay, so we
That's
got
not what
over
I meant
here
by kisses, motherfucker.
the
I meant like
Food
wholesome
Lamp
kisses.
Milk
Ah.
Members,
What's going on there?
Good Omens Cat Food Company.
So
like,
not
what's
gay.
going on there? I mean, this theme park.
Okay,
if
wait.
Dalian
Let me
had
like pause
multiple-
this and we switch over. Ah, I don't want gay kisses. Oh, it's not gay. He says, "Give me a sec." Nissan, where are your socks? Ah, what the fuck? There's no socks. Paste. What is this? Oh. can't hear? Oh shit, really? Hi, James. I'm not, I'm not gonna comment on it. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm tired of this grandma. I'm too damn bad. Wait, you can y'all not hear it? That's fucked. God. Nope, we can't. Damn. That's fucked. What the hell?
No, God!
No!
No,
God,
God,
please,
please, no! No!
No!
No!
No!
No!
That's fucking weird. The hell? Default, yes. That's still not working. What the fuck? Welp. That's broken. No sound. I know. That's messed up. Okay, wait. How the fuck do I fix that? That muted. No. It's OBS. It's OBS. OBS is being a bitch. One sec. It's the fact that you said, you know what, fuck you. I was like, I was just gonna let the joke pass. And then you said, you know what, fuck you. That part was funny. Because your joke was shit. But we love you anyways. You did your best. You tried. You tried well. Oh, okay, wait. What the fuck? Moving.
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated.
Oh. Oh wait, alright. Can y'all hear that? How's that still not playing? What the fuck? That's weird. That's fucking weird. What the fuck? Yo? Bruh. Okay, well. Just make me want me, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, what the fuck? That's weird. Why isn't it working? What the hell? Bro. Hi, Paul. What you doing? You know what? Fuck that. Ah. Let me just remove this. No, there's no point. I could do the desktop, but like, nah, no. I'm in danger. Sorry, sound alerts are on. I put it on low because it's too fucking loud. Anyways. Yep. Nope. I don't understand why it's not working. I didn't even update. Oh shit. Oops. I didn't even update OBS, which is weird. You wanna know something?
Neighborhood before the house is even built by just
How is it that you guys can hear it here, but not?
It wouldn't be a Dan and Phil Sims video without it.
How come you guys can hear it here, but not on the other screen? It's the same browser. Maybe copy the source. The source is the same, dude.
Like, oh my god.
I don't understand.
No, thank you. Dylan's like, hell yeah.
Yes.
What are you doing,
Don't
Nuki?
Yuki
understand.
is finding us some treasure.
Like
He's
at
waiting.
And
all.
now he waits. Here we go. Hey Tabitha, you feeling fine? Ready to take this up a notch?
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
They're not going to do it
No, you
outside,
need to do
are
it
they?
inside.
I'm so sorry to the fresh out of theatre
So
school.
thoughts on the
actors
Steven
who will be working
the Steve
with scare
figure.
maze. Do not hit them,
Eh.
also do not woohoo in front of them.
What is
They
Fucking
have to do their
gross.
job.
Wish it was
She
better.
wants some snackos.
Oh, it's happening.
Could be
going all the
better.
way around.
Literally could be
Into the
better.
roof.
Steamy. Oh my
You're
god!
doing it, everyone.
Ah, the lights are. Ah! Oh my god! What is?
Whoa. Dill. It's been a
Next
while.
found
This
something
is the
more
first time
cursed.
since they've
The
been-
villagers. Oh, I saw
They're
that.
celebrating their youthful
fucking gross.
forms
Yes.
once more.
So, this is our new lot. In
You
the
want
next
your season 2? Here we go.
episode, we're going to be building, we're going to be putting our hard hats on, and we're going to be fighting over where to put everything. Because it's obvious our creative visions are not enmeshed.
I think it's
Yeah.
going to be big violence. It's going to be big inspiration.
It's gonna be
It's going to
bold.
be big expression. Well, if you're looking forward to that next video, subscribe, like, so that people that are lost on YouTube are just so excited by Dan and Phil Sims season 2,
Yeah.
episode 3.
Bell us hard. And I hope you have a lovely
Okay.
day. Don't,
Transform things twice because then there will be a fire.
yeah. Bye.
I really don't understand why it's not
Hello, Dan and Phil
working.
Games.
What up?
Bricks.
You ready to get bricked up for Dan and Phil on The Sims?
No.
I'm not even
'Cause
gonna
it's
try anymore.
construction time. That is right.
We
We
both
are
did
here.
the same
I
thing.
feel like this is the Super Bowl. People have been ready. They're like,
It
Dan
is.
and Phil, we want a 7.5-hour long building live stream.
People are excited about this, except for the people that are very mad that we sold the owl slide.
We are the worst Sims players ever. You need to understand. Okay?
Not just sold, demolished the owl slide. Look,
We bulldozed that bitch.
we did.
Literally.
Which is, it's fine.
Let go of
we
the
need to move on.
past. This is season 2 of
more
Dan and Phil Play
exciting.
The Sims. It's time to carve a bold new future.
Someone did.
Anyways,
say
how
they
y'all
tried
doing?
Owl S lied.
No, they didn't.
They did, and now they don't have.
Also, I don't think Nissan realized they broke out of the jar already.
Do that.
Please don't.
A lot of people are like, "Hi, change my gender. I'm Dan now," and I'm like, "Don't put that on me." Radcliffe. Radcliffe is right there.
You're a bad influence.
They broke out
Apparently,
of the
we didn't actually
jar.
Sell our house. That's like a thing that you have to do on the phone.
That's the charm of us playing
So
the game.
all we actually
okay.
did was bulldoze.
Do you
our
not know they
house
broke out of the
and
jar?
go to visit some land.
That seems illegal. what are we doing here? So can we change
Wait,
it?
let's just say quickly.
They're in your
right,
house,
so they just
Nathan.
woohooed
In your
a
house.
ghost train over
Yeah.
there, and they're now just enjoying.
They haven't been in that jar since Friday.
Who is this?
Who are you?
That was an adult male.
Yes.
Cameron Stall.
Cameron
Gavin.
Stall.
911.
I don't think they need to be
Is
friends.
he playing guitar?
Maybe he's going to perform for Cameron.
Go serenade us. Yes.
Yes.
This is his grunge era. Come
Yeah.
on, give us the angst.
Come
We
on,
want this
Dalian.
emo.
They're in the goddamn wall.
Looks like.
Yeah, I told
coming out of the
you.
guitar.
I mean, he's
Well,
trying
I
his
guess
best.
you wouldn't remember
Does
since you
Cameron
were
like it?
drunk, but
Not
like,
really.
I think I said,
Keep it
like,
up.
if you
You'll be
put
in a
more
band
than
one day.
5 in
Okay.
one jar,
Next.
you're gonna break out.
Name one person that plays a guitar.
And you tried to
Love it.
force in 6. They've been, they
Yeah,
broke through
alright,
the
yeah.
glass. They haven't
How much
eaten
is still
either,
tense from the
so.
fire? You woohooed in a freaking ghost train.
I don't
Just
know
get
what they're
framed
eating
nerds for
now.
badly played
That is
music.
rude.
It's not a smart idea
Right,
to just,
home.
have a
Have
bunch of
science, baby.
mini
You can
Yoshis
only hire
in
services
one
if you
area.
have a
Maybe
lot.
with.
Let's
I
see,
don't
with
recommend
Tabitha.
it.
I mean, we don't
Just,
need to do
having
that.
a
Why is there a
bunch of
dog option?
them. It's
Have a science baby with pets. Humbler moment.
it's not a good thing, bro.
Just split from
Not a good
household
thing.
means-
That
No,
means
you
they're gonna
have.
eat me,
That
son.
means, like,
Probably.
Tabitha.
That means, oh my god!
I'm,
you just clicked
like,
divorce.
I'm gonna be real with
Jesus
you.
Christ.
This is why we should probably.
We haven't fully
Household.
Yes.
studied the mini
Tell them to get
Yoshis.
changed.
I think
I'm
we
be
need to
real,
have
we
this
don't know where
every
they
I can do
came
that. We've
from.
got a closet.
We'll do that later.
They just showed up one day, and then they kept multiplying.
Rental lots are only available through
And I
vacation.
kept them
Okay,
around because
this
they were
is
so
the other thing.
cute.
Literally every single
Couldn't
comment
say
said,
no.
"Dan and Phil, you can't just demolish
I feel a
your
glance
rental
like that at me
property.
from
You need
behind.
to
That feels illegal. I don't think we were meant to do that.
Click this.
Stay safe,
Rental,
Nissan. Stay
residential.
safe.
Ah.
There we go. That makes a lot more sense.
It's only
Okay.
1,800 smackers. We got loads.
See,
of
I
cash.
thought we were super poor,
Yeah.
so that is
We're gonna be
a
fine.
good sign. Hillside Haven, are we doing it?
Yes.
Click. All right, keep furniture. Hell.
Um,
It is now official.
We did it!
Okay, there they are. Boom. The time is 9:11 on a Saturday.
We own the new place.
Dalian's thinking about bongos.
So
right.
am I.
Another comment from Amy Watson said, "Dude, you demolished the house, and now the cursed footprint."
And
of
the holy water
Burundi
was for drunk
bears
horny
their
Nissan.
option to bulldoze
It was
terrain."
still super
Oh my
funny
God.
when
Beautifully flat.
that
So now we can change the
happened.
lighting. Let's do the whole thing.
Man
night
was
light.
so
This is
drunk.
it. This is our
This
blueprint.
is goddamn it. It is happening right now.
And so
Dan, just think about
fun.
it.
We got a mailbox.
This
So,
house
so,
is
so
our complete
funny.
oyster. Like in the next hour,
We're gonna.
there's gonna be a
How
whole
the fuck
house
do I
here.
link
Can you
We're gonna
believe
things?
suck out the slimy bit
Why are
and
we
feel
sucking
really
all
horny.
Link.
things out? Stop it.
Because it's the oyster.
Did
The least
this?
sexy thing is slobbering down some open rock you found in the sea. You know what I mean?
Everything
Oh,
about it's
wait,
inherently
no.
sexual.
Oh,
Why?
f-
It's so right.
Link
we're
Sprite.
Are
No.
teaming up. We're on the same team.
How
We're
the
trying to make
fuck?
a child house that is equally Dan and Phil. It's a fan house. It's a Dill
Link.
house.
It is a Dylan Tabitha house.
Yes.
That expresses slightly where we are now.
But also them.
But
we know
also
No.
their personalities now.
So it can't just be black.
Scientist,
It can't all just be disgusting.
Not like that.
It's gotta be in the middle
Okay.
a
somewhere.
bit emo. We're gonna enact, like last time, the laws of veto.
Other.
Triple veto rule.
This time, if I've got a decision, Dan hates it, veto.
Why are you explaining this so fucking long?
I don't
We
know.
each get 3 vetoes.
Yeah.
That's it. And if we both veto something, we rock paper scissors.
Do you remember
Thank you.
vetoes?
The cereal.
Yeah.
Do I think
Oh,
they still
shit.
They
exist?
don't exist.
Yes.
What?
Roofs.
Stop it.
Here we go.
I was never drunk. He
It's
says.
finished. We did it. Oh.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Guys, it's done. It's done.
That's not an owl slide. That's an owl ladder.
That's a fucking eagle.
That's an owl tower to heaven.
Right,
Oh,
we'll
you
keep that
is
there
on
just as, like,
link.
An
an
inspiration.
inspiration until it gets in the way, which will take about 10 seconds.
Do you think
I
last
don't
time
wanna
we had
know
too much
more
empty
if-
space, or do you think it
Of
was
what I
good-
did when I was
good
drunk.
kind of
I mean,
dichotomy?
The VOD was there,
Don't just say
so.
words like
I know what
dichotomy.
dichotomy means.
How was the ratio of garden to house a good dichotomy, Phil?
It was dichotomous.
Yeah, okay. I think the garden should be like 2/3 of it. I reckon that,
Yeah?
because otherwise
Ah.
it's like cursed.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we've done it. We're walling.
Oh.
And then how far shall it go up to?
But I think a bit more. I think it should
How many
be.
rooms do they need?
They need a lot of space. I want to give them a luxurious.
I have
feel.
345
Yeah,
mods
kind
in
of
Fallout
feeling
now.
of
I added more.
Feeling out
Jesus
on the
Christ, what the
wobbly
fuck?
floor plan in real time.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Basement. Oh, we should do a basement.
This is just the
What
upside
the
down.
hell?
There's a pack that you can buy. In fact, I do actually think there's a Stranger
Is there a
Things
Stranger
pack
Things
that you can
pack?
buy, which we're not going to get.
Maybe a curved hip.
James, how's your computer okay?
Bulge coming out of the house.
Yes, an octagon. It's going to be a viewing octagon, so we could cover it in windows.
Oh, wait, is this a middle? Oh no, we're doing it again.
Wait.
Wait, count the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can drag it all a bit. It's fine.
Oh god.
Well,
So,
no,
no, delete the house, start again.
Drag the whole house that way, and we're fine. 'Cause then there's an extra bit
Absolutely disgusting. Repugnant. Like that
Yes.
or like that?
like that. Yes.
Okay.
Do you see
yeah,
my
yeah,
vision?
yeah. Could be a reading nook. I want a good door. I want one of those like selling sunset big double doors.
Sex door. This
A
one's.
duck security Scrooge by
James, can I have your PC? Send
What
it
are
to
you
me
hiding
now.
behind that?
No,
Points again.
a club
This
door.
one. No, but look at
Oh
it. Look
my
at it.
god.
It's okay.
It
It's
It
okay.
matches my octagon. Let's try the blue. The blue one's quite sexy.
That.
No.
Ha ha ha! Phil,
What?
I veto your blue door.
Hmm.
Already? You're using a veto.
We are going to have this door.
Okay.
There we go.
There we did.
That's it.
Let me see it up close. Oh, look at that.
That's good. I like it. I like it. Oh, should it be in the middle so it can have an entrance corridor?
Okay, I'm
Usually
giving
that's
up
the
on
norm
this.
for a house,
This
to have
is
the door in the middle.
Bang in the middle. Wait,
fucking
is it in the middle?
bullshit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vomit.
If I was a bee, I'd want to rub my giant ass on that.
Hell yeah.
So
I
good.
should be getting a new. Oh wait. The funny thing is, I can't start the game till new GPU because the remastered graphic mod. I should be getting new one next month. Yo, slay.
Now talk
Let's go.
floors, right?
Yeah.
I don't want this to be double floor. because
These
I hate
instructions are
doing
confusing and I'm
this
giving
while I'm
up.
playing The Sims.
It is a bit annoying.
However, two things. One,
I don't
people in the audience, they
care
said,
anymore.
give
This is hurting my
Julian
brain cells.
an emo teen basement.
That's the
He
dream.
needs the basement.
Everyone needs a team basement.
And there is even a pack full
And
of
it
stuff
brings
that was
1
like basement
FPS.
furniture.
I
Huh?
don't want to know what was in that pack.
What do you?
Yeah.
That to that.
Only one?
Ooh, is happening? I think it should have a nook.
I
Like, it
has
should have,
given
like,
up.
a lounge.
You don't have. You want another octagonal viewing room
No,
underground?
I'm saying he should have like.
Give
this
me
is
a
his
better than
space,
mine.
right? So
We
you
can
have,
do
like,
that with furniture. It's a concrete box underground.
Give him a little.
Uh,
nook here.
I've
Yes.
completely given up on
You
what I
want
was
that?
doing.
Yeah, I like little nooky bits.
Sure.
Officey
If
bits.
you're
though.
really passionate about it, I
Yeah.
support you. Right, now let's talk stairs. What is giving basement?
I said
I
a
feel like
sin
the
before
slanted
that.
wooden one is quite
What?
teen.
I like that. Boop. I feel like this area is going to be.
Oh,
Dylan
my
Peter's-
bad.
What is? Okay, I was like, what is that?
The fuck
that's
were you
fine. We
doing?
need to
Don't
give
worry
him a
about
good
it.
Banging room.
A good banging room.
Don't
like a
worry
banging
about
room.
it.
There's
Wait.
also a banging room. I think
Oh,
they should
okay.
each have their
That
own
one does
piss
not
room.
I
have.
think the bed goes
Should
in
not have.
a double piss room.
Yes, one each.
Really?
Keep the magic alive. Maybe we could have a bathtub in the bedroom.
No,
That's
I
quite
hate
sexy,
that.
isn't it?
Hotel rooms that have baths in the bedroom.
Yeah.
That is so cursed.
It is a bit
You're gonna
cursed.
get out and then you're gonna be dripping everywhere. Also, I feel like it's about the energy.
Yeah.
When you sleep, you want it to be bed zone. You don't want to be looking at. a
Then why
bath
are you
and
adding
thinking like,
more?
oh, I'm being reminded of the sensation. of
Listen,
feeling cold when I'm getting
do
into a
whatever
bath.
you
Yeah, and you're also gonna get
want.
When I'm getting out
all
of the
the
bath.
wet
It'll-
all over the
I don't
floor.
know.
Some hotel
Mildew.
rooms in Amsterdam
It'll
as well,
improve his
people in the
life, I
bedroom.
guess.
Whoever
I
wants
don't
to watch
know.
that?
The Dutch.
It's a thing.
The Dutch.
Do they have their own bathrooms?
What Dutch people?
No, I mean Dylan Tabitha.
No.
What if we do another octagon and then have a bath
Hmm.
in the octagon? So then if you look out this way,
Yoshi can't
you've got
open the
more
game.
nature
Oh.
and you're in the bath.
Or like 2 back-to-back L shapes.
Never
You see what I'm
mind.
Yeah, I
saying?
see what you're saying.
But me
I'm talking
upgrading
about
the
picture bath.
B580
Yeah,
RAM,
so I'm saying if we
12
do
gig
that
VRAM
and that,
GPU,
see what
or
I'm
the
saying?
new
Yeah, something
AMD
could
one,
go
because
there.
the Nvidia one costs too much and it's 3,000
This
dollars.
could be the
Jesus
living room,
Christ.
That could be the bathroom. This and
You
now
know,
it's about,
James,
do you
it's an
want this
option
be
to,
separated
you
out?
know,
Yes, I think we need a guest
just
free zone.
Okay, well if there needs to be a guest bathroom,
Stop putting
maybe the staircase
mods.
should move. Where did the staircase go?
oh fuck.
It's gone. We should talk about what the garden door is going to be.
I want one with lots of glass. You want to be able to see the garden through the door.
Luxuriant breeze,
Ooh.
double doors.
Yeah.
Forever say adieu to lowly window shopping and set the tone for your high-end sanctuary.
I like a luxuriant breeze.
We've only got 33,000 and this is
Where's
465.
Focus?
Really worth it. Or that. Ooh, door de la sass.
Sass. Yeah, that's quite sexy.
We got a bit of this in our own house.
We do.
It's slight Japanese screen door vibes, you know what I'm saying?
I'll allow that one to be black.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it's time to get more structural. And here we go.
It's an option. If it were me, I'd choose the AMD one because it's built for gaming, while Intel is more on workload and server stuff.
I've got a thought. Last time we had
Listen
an
to the
owl
man who
slide.
knows what he's talking
What
about.
if this time
That'd be
we
me.
had
But
owl
also
skate
needs
A
the
double-ended owl-
new
No,
GPU for
we're not
the new
having a
games like
giant
Doom, The
one
Dark
in the
Ages,
room.
because
It'll be an
V.
architectural
Oh
feature.
fuck.
We can have a
4
nod
gig
to it. Phil, that's your grand idea.
gig VRAM is not enough.
Right? But imagine.
Damn. The man that told Yoshi that her CPU is good. So sorry about that, Yoshi.
Now,
It's
I
modern.
still feel like
imagine that with like our nice roofing.
that.
It's gonna
Man,
look great. And then
I wanna send you my
imagine owls
CPU.
that go,
Oh my god. Can
Dude.
we at least aid the curvature of it slightly?
Oh.
Ooh.
Nah, man.
oh,
all my Twitter has is food. I'm sorry about that, by the way. My TikTok it just won't work anymore.
Yeah.
And then it catapults you
Like
back into the
legit,
sky.
like it won't
Yeah.
open, and
New
it's
beginnings,
gotten annoying because it would work when I
chapter 2,
delete it and
why does it
re-download it.
slide
So I
down
gave up
when
on
you
that.
could also ramp up?
So
Yes. You know what they say?
I was just like, because I didn't have anything else to scroll through.
Huh?
Because
Dan,
there's
someone
not
actually
much
said that
going
you
on
were
on
out.
Blue
What do
Sky.
you mean?
So I was like, okay, I guess people are still on Twitter, but there's a good amount of people on Blue Sky.
Someone we
So
know said that you were an owl.
I scrolled and Twitter heard my prayers. And then they started sending me food posts, and then all the food that I've been reposting are just the ones that I really want to try. So here we are, present day. We slaying, we thriving. But yeah.
Okay, well I just murdered the lava lamp.
You just broke
That's fine, we
it.
don't need it. Can we change the type of tile? That's my
I
question.
open.
Simple concrete.
Oh, the closed one.
Hexagon.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
That's so sexy.
What is this?
Look at
Oh
that.
my
Look
god,
at
this
that.
looks like a piece of
fuck.
This suddenly went from a crime against nature to did that become a skylight then?
That's beautiful. I think owls are gonna fly into that a lot more. But
Yeah,
I think
100%.
it
We're
looks
gonna
really good.
destroy nature. I need some indoor lighting because now it's just starting to annoy me. So here we
Okay,
go.
Windows.
Oh yeah, windows. That's how you get light in.
Yeah. I like these huge spar
Ah,
ones.
oops.
Which are just
What about those? That's just slightly more
Oh,
interesting.
cancel.
Can we glass up my
Cancel.
little octagon? Ooh, yes,
Link.
that's
Like
good.
that?
I like it. Mm.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
That's hot. Like that.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I
How are we
already
looking on
linked
the
it.
outside? Let's, like, look
Link.
at the outside
Okay,
of the
yeah.
house.
How ugly is this? It just
Fine.
looks disgusting. Wait a minute. Medium windows.
Link.
Right.
Sell.
Okay.
I quite like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes, my
Ooh.
octagon.
Oh, I ain't complaining. I'll complain when I see it hungry and starving in the dead of night. Fair enough.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
that's
the
beautiful.
muskrat
That's
guy
like
known
super
as
one.
Elon
Okay.
Musk has a kid now.
Yeah,
He's
that's
multiplying.
nice.
Ew.
Striking. Powerful. Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like it when I see food on Twitter.
Sexy.
Like,
We're doing something.
I want to do
yeah,
things
it's
to
better
this
than the
house.
random porn that Twitter likes to show me.
Wanna
Oh,
make love to it?
you know, Nissan, it's cause you interacted with a few things that leads you to Twitter showing you porn.
I want to attract the bees. Boom.
Oh,
Just
okay.
saying.
A little bit of.
Do like a few squares.
should it be like that?
No, a few squares of it. Maybe we can have some plants. 100 llama hedges.
Nah, it's not my fault.
Bit of that there. Bit of a clump here.
Mhm.
That there.
That's
No,
nice.
it's
Got a lovely
okay.
Lavender hedge.
Bees love lavender.
Bees love a
We've
bit
got
of
a bit of
lavender.
lavender in our garden,
We
and
do.
they are all over it.
It's like crack to a bee.
It's a bee orgy. Could we put a staircase on the outside so they can visit the roof?
We could. Now you're talking, Phil.
And like a bench.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
James, take me to
I'm happy
hydrate.
with that. I think we should have
Not,
a
it's not my
chandelier
horniness
in
that
the
has
middle.
led
Yeah.
to Twitter showing me porn. Dude, Twitter has an
Sexy one.
algorithm for that.
Overflowed with light.
It will show you things you interact with.
Ooh.
That's quite sexy. It looks a bit fluorescent white though.
Is someone gonna walk
That's
into
too
that?
low. It
That is
doesn't work.
way too low. That doesn't work at all. The photonic conserver is from Dill's science career.
It is.
It's a
Okay.
throwback to where he came
We can
from.
have it.
It can either be nature brown or be yellow. I think nature brown.
Nature brown.
Okay, that's
Okay.
classy.
Nice.
I like that. Which side is going to be the dining table? And we do have a pendant, which will be above this.
Yes. And then we need some just like normal lights in the
Subtle
room.
saucer or super subtle saucer?
Super subtle.
Super subtle.
We've got so many of these in our roof.
We've got
It's
literally
like
about
our entire roof is this.
9 in this room.
I'm gonna let
Okay.
you just decide on this, Dan, because I know you're very
Um,
particular.
oh my gosh, it's working.
Okay, we can now see what the hell's going on.
Gas.
That
Nice and
helps.
even. I like
Awkward
it.
We need a
though.
balustrade, otherwise everyone's gonna die.
How long do you think it'll be before we fall
Even
back
just
down
a
the stairs?
click and glance,
Never
yeah.
fear, like Phil going down the
If you
staircase.
like literally any interaction you do with a post.
He has heavy elephant feet, and he goes.
I had a person finish their huge jug of water yesterday when they
Every single
thought
time
they
he
had
just
enough.
stood there like,
Bro,
Hello 999.
Look,
that's
preemptive
not.
Ambulanc.
I'll be fine. I used to follow
Bruh.
this on purpose to impress my brother. I mean, it's a skill I've got.
This explains so much. Should I change the light?
Why is it
Wait a minute,
green?
where's
Why-
my plumb bob gone?
Ah,
There we go.
that's better.
Also, speaking of the
Bro.
light, bitch, winter sun.
Hmm.
Where did they go?
You have to get up at 6 a.m. to appreciate the
By
sunlight.
the time I get out of bed, it's nighttime again. This game, balustrade fencing. Why can't I click the fencing around?
Okay,
the
there we
stairs when I
go.
need to do this?
It's
Then I
kind of
apply the
working.
fence.
Maybe.
Okay, which one do you
Okay,
like the look of?
slay.
Different colours of these rocks.
Yeah, I guess I could show what is working.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
What would be able
Phil.
to
I
say
got
if it's
one
Bill?
part of it working.
Blue rocks.
we
I'm
do
going to
some
cry.
kind of mossy thing.
Dude, when I
Exactly.
when I
People are
get
gonna
the
be
hair
like,
working, it's gonna
"You
be
let Dan
fucked.
cook," but I've got a vision.
Oh
Okay.
no.
They need
They use the
internal
bathrooms all the
doors
times.
for
I mean, that's what
rooms.
happens
Yeah,
when
I'm
you,
thinking.
Let's
I
get
don't
some
know,
wood in this bit.
hydrate
There's so
someone
much
so
glass
much.
going on.
Especially when they
Yeah,
finish a whole jug of
rooms are
water.
actually quite nice.
Yeah.
Just need it to be a tasteful
God, this is gonna
wood
be such a
colour.
pain
That's a
in the
bit
ass.
boring. I feel like we
Is
should
it the
put
live
blue
2D
doors.
thing?
Phil, okay, so
No.
this is how
Michael,
we're
you
gonna do
think my
colours.
computer's gonna be able to handle live 2D?
Too modern, Dan.
Okay.
Floors,
Like PNG
ceilings,
tubers with
walls,
physics.
doors, tasteful neutrals,
Ah,
rugs,
gas.
throws,
Yeah.
You
artwork,
figured it out. Okay.
jugs,
Wait, one
plants.
sec.
Yeah.
These can be colourful.
Okay.
Okay. I want the door to be white.
One sec. Ah. The fuck I did? Yeah. Okay, wait. And streamers say I'm turning them into a water type Pokemon. Yeah, I mean if you like drown them so fucking often. Okay, wait. Y'all see this? Yo, I knew it. Yeah. So like I've been trying to, I kind of give up on the body because the body is a little harder because like there's like a lot of the parts of my model, right? This was such a, by the way, this was, I just want to share, this was such a bitch to fucking just cut up, by the way. Like, okay. Like, there's so many parts. This isn't even all of them, by the way. This is all the parts. Like, this is such a bitch to fuck with. I mean, I know someone that uses this. The only physics they need to have was the booba and the entire model. Bro. But mine, I want mine to be different. So, like, there's a bunch of parts that I wanted for it to move. But this was just a bitch to figure out. I tried working with the body first, but it was like, ugh. No, that's supposed to, when you're editing, it's supposed to look like that. But when I remove it, it's a gone. Also, no, that's the editing. You're supposed to be able to kind of see them. But yeah, look, it's like moving. I could add more physics, but like, I want to figure out first how to like link all the things. This is again such a bitch to. There are tutorials, but like the tutorials don't make them any easier. It's a lot harder. And then the way they're showing it, so confusing at the same time. Cause like the tutorials, right? They don't include, by the way, they don't include when you wanna like have they don't include when you wanna have like different outfits or whatever that's also animated, you know? So I'm just like, well, I'm gonna try and figure this out myself. Cause this is a fucking bitch. Oh. Also, like, the instructions here don't make a lot of sense either. So I'm like, fuck. But yeah, no, this is what I wanted to work on. I guess I could keep the other things I'm working on a secret. That's me for real. But that's just with me with ADHD. Nah, that's what I've been working on. And like, it's just me being quiet a good chunk of the time because I'm trying to figure out how to properly do it. That's why I was just like, since y'all figured it out, water I drink. That's holy water. Also, oh, there it is. I guess I could keep it. It burns.
Why don't we do white door to the bedroom, blue door to the fun room? Yes.
Can we just make it fun on the inside?
No. Veto, blue door.
You are blue.
Hey, it's working.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
we'll see how you feel
That's
about
nuts.
that
No,
later.
it's nice.
This is gonna be.
I see the Powerpuff
another
Girls
bathroom.
classic
Maybe that
is
that
on
bathroom
Toonami
will
thing
be
today.
there.
Hey yo,
Maybe
I haven't been on Toonami yet.
Okay, you go there.
Like today, because
there.
I've been
You go there.
There. I've got my one blue door. I'm happy.
Busy
with
with
that.
other
I've got
things.
my old one in this house. Glory hole.
Okay, wait. Fuck.
I told you about this. I've
Like the anime
in a
one?
Video before. Her
Nah.
little, like, nook where she puts
Body.
All the stuff
Oh,
was
shit.
her glory hole. She announced around the dining room table, and me and my brother were like,
What?
Are you sure this is a thing?
Shit.
Is it an normal
It is.
thing?
How do I
or is it just
change the
Instagram
layers
thing?
for
"Family
this?
stuff that you
What the
want
fuck is
to know
this
about."
Z
You think that
index?
wallpaper's disgusting? We can do a paint color on
Mm.
a wall. Which wall do we want to be the feature wall? This one. It's screaming out. It's very clear.
I'm
Why
drawn to
isn't
this,
it
but we
working?
change the colours.
Hello?
This?
Yeah,
Oh, there we
wait.
go.
What? Oh my god! No, that's the
No.
most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Sexy paneling. Yes.
Green feature wall. This is very reminiscent of our house if we're doing this.
That's why we did it.
This
in
is
our
making
house.
me
It's
want to
colour.
just
It looks
remake
good.
my
Right,
mod,
now,
like
let's go
just
for
remake a model.
Wood, obviously. Is there like a nice parquet? A chevron pattern?
One that's less like a
herringbone?
That's
bitch.
too expensive.
Ooh.
Ooh, old
Wait a
Will
minute.
Hold
Right,
up.
Phil,
Wait a
we are
minute.
just making
I can figure it
our
out.
own
We're just making
house.
our own house.
Bam.
Yes.
Where's the shirt?
There we go. Can we change
Shirt.
the mailbox?
It's so strange to me that people are going to go outside to get their mail. We just got a hole in our house, and then the postman's like, "Hello."
It's got a glory hole in the house.
He reaches his hand
And it's
through,
fine.
and we feel good.
Can
when
I
we get our
link
mail.
this to the
Space
body?
mailbox.
Yes.
That-
Okay.
What?
It's still
Okay.
It's
It's
reminiscent.
hor-
It's reminiscent.
Okay.
Fucking alien slug. It looks
We're
like an
getting
earworm.
somewhere.
Oh, look, it comes in taste
getting
of moss
somewhere.
green, or is that Christmas?
Yes.
What is that?
That's like, it's just like Dill's sleep suit. It's really cool.
Hmm.
That is so horrendous.
getting somewhere.
We're
getting somewhere,
Maybe
y'all.
one day it will contain something out of this world.
Kind of
great, more
working.
alien shenanigans.
We need to be outside of the house.
Is this what I
We
needed to
can
do
use
for it to
brick.
work properly?
We
Just
kind
show
of
it to the
match
entire world?
aesthetics of the outside
Yeah,
world
yeah.
a little bit.
This.
Because this wasn't working
There we go.
earlier.
Oh my god.
Just
Voila.
saying.
What is that?
What the ever-loving shit? Veins of gold, marble wall.
Oh my God.
Uh,
That is.
Wow.
okay, I think
You
Wow.
want
It's
some
going well, I
Versace boxes,
see.
Except it's your whole house.
That's
I
incredible.
think not.
Like, what are the other colours of that?
I
also
don't
comes in
know.
pink.
Oh
It's
my
working.
That's
God.
Barbie's dream
Okay.
penthouse.
The anime one
Nice,
shows
actually. I
at
want it to look like it's being
the
played by
later
nature.
Like we are
at my
part of
time
it. What
at
colour are the
night.
rocks
Oh,
outside?
okay, okay.
Like that.
Ooh,
Also,
I
since
think
James
either
James
that,
mentioned
which is
that
Stonehenge, or
he was a
this,
water
which is a bit
Pokemon earlier.
green.
Hey guys, did you know that
Oh
there's a
my
male
God,
human and
it's
female
happening.
Pokemon breeding
There we go.
report? Oh my
We've got our
god.
house.
Gorgeous.
Get out.
It could be worse.
Get fucking out, dude.
Somehow, it could be worse. It's given us a pop-up. Emily here. How can I help?
She's like,
Looks like you two don't know what the fuck you're doing.
what the frick is wrong with
Leave
you
me
guys?
alone, Emily. Roof
Got
sculptures.
that
Invite your
sleeve.
feathered friends to home to roost in their very own rooftop
Oh,
abode.
Yeah, we need that. Blue one. Could it go on top of the octagon?
Like that?
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
nice.
Oh, there we
Selling
go.
news platform.
Okay. Okay,
Let's
okay.
sell out hard. Today's
I,
sponsor is- yeah, okay. I think it's furniture time. What room do you want to
Okay,
tackle
I
first?
I'm
think-
just gonna say something. I feel like we should have carpet in the bedroom. No one wants to wait.
We had a debate about this.
I said in all bedrooms, carpet. Whenever someone gets out of bed, you don't want to go on a cold wooden floor.
Okay,
And yes,
wait.
we're gonna have a rug,
A rug.
but
This
Just wanna have
one.
soft,
you want to be able to walk
cozy
around.
feet.
What the
I
fuck
agree
does
with you.
That's my
Bongo?
philosophy.
Wait,
Well,
awaiting
what can I say? All
output.
of these patterns are absolutely disgusting.
I like this one.
Heavy traffic
Oh,
carpet.
no,
ugh.
this one's good.
That's anxiety inducing.
Change.
Getting out of bed, you'd be like, where am I going?
nightmares.
Could we make that work? Can you ever come back from something as audacious as
Okay,
that?
there we go. It's
Guys,
working. Okay, okay,
Just
okay,
have
okay,
green
okay,
carpet.
okay.
oh, we've
Sorry,
done it.
I have
We're
to.
having a green
It's
theme.
your job to fix that.
This
Okay.
room is technically
So it is
It's a hobby
working.
room, so it
That's
needs the
I am a
funnest-
one
dope.
carpet person.
It needs the funnest carpet.
fucking.
Black. That is just
Hey,
the
wait,
worst
it-
thing my eyes have ever
The
seen.
black is down.
Okay,
Zebra print
okay,
is filled.
okay.
It's
Okay.
what Jonathan would want. I hate it
Dope.
so much.
Awesome.
Oh my
This is not
God.
your house.
Ah.
This is the house of your
Oh my
children.
God.
Let's make all the other walls
Oh.
like a nice off-white, and then we can feature wall.
We
Um,
could do something fun here.
Yeah.
Again, I don't want to just copy our
Hmm.
house because we've got a feature wall.
Oh, we do.
I
Yeah.
could remove
That
it
would be a
from
bit too similar.
here.
Honestly, this
Oh,
sound
shit.
stage
Oops.
Yeah, it's
traveling
like a
is
bit-
kind of
There.
tasteful.
I like that.
It's got bamboo energy.
And then have it on that wall as well.
We could do that.
No, I know.
What?
The bougie marble from outside, just a hint.
No.
Just a hint.
We can have a bit of that in the bathroom.
No,
so we're
that's
saying that this is Dylan Tab's
fine.
bathroom here, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Bill. Because you demanded it. You get to
Yes.
choose one color.
Oh, the blue.
Oh my god, it's so gold.
The pink for Tabitha. No, the pink's nice.
Me
that's
after
it.
me
What?
out
Yes, that's-
after me and me in contact, a black hole opens. We're all just dead.
Veto.
Wait,
I'm
I'm
kidding.
gonna show you a concept.
Boring. Veto.
Okay,
Like,
wait.
what can I say except
How do
hate
I
it with every
get it
fibre
to
of
start
my being?
moving?
It's gonna grow on you, Dan.
Okay.
Now,
Animation
what's Kyle doing with
speed.
his beautiful marble walls.
Sprite.
That.
No, it
Whoa.
works, though, let's be honest.
How on
Sticks
earth does that
remain.
work?
It's the one with pink
Where
filter.
to go?
That works.
Oh, wait, that's
my
dope.
God.
Yo.
Find the guest bathroom. You can have any wall you
Okay,
want.
so
Thank God.
I guess I can
Anything
make it the
you
dragon.
say,
Yes.
Ooh.
tiles. Yes. Ooh. I think it would be tasteful to repeat the wall paneling
Okay.
in a bit of this.
I don't want the
Sure.
squash
So
thing
maybe along
because
the
I don't
back
think
here,
that's
Yeah.
that goes like that.
necessary.
Then these walls just black.
Make these
Black again.
oh
Because, but then I'm feeling this incredibly dark
Okay, never
green,
mind.
Just like against
Frequency.
one wall there.
In what world is that green?
The Swan Throne. What is this? An unassuming public bathroom.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
hobby room, done.
Put that in there.
but I wanted to
Stone
rotate
fortress
kind of.
poop.
That was £1,000. We've only got 19,000 left.
It was worth it. Wide basin sink, absolutely.
This is so damn. Before you do all this, we should place the stuff we've already got in storage. So
Oh,
we're not
what, like our pink flamingo?
double buying things.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Right, I'm
Uh,
gonna say right now.
Oh wait,
Pink
wait.
flamingo.
confused.
should be movable From
The pink
that.
bathroom.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're
Maybe
creating a view
it's-
here. The plumb bob is gonna be on the
Is this
bedside
just like
table. That'll be
Jago
like
physics?
there
Because this won't.
and
Because
there.
if it
Yeah.
just
And then the plumb
is,
bob will be
and
on
I
one
can't
of
just like
those.
you
So
know
we were selling stuff, and apparently you can just
swish
recolor
it.
things.
How the fuck do I
So
move this?
that- we could have just done that the whole time. Are we keeping our fancy sofa?
Yeah, we are.
It's so bougie.
Change
It's like-
costume
It was the best price we've
layer.
ever got
Can
from
we
the transformation.
transformation of the day? Can we do it?
Enters
Really? Can we
right.
sell it and buy a better one?
How do I change the
There are
center
no
of
improvements to this beast.
Still
select
keep all your skills. You need to make it
sprite?
super drink.
Lost to move
Right,
Let's give
sprite.
it a stand.
Here?
Yeah.
We're all as confused.
No.
Ooh. For now, I will
Okay, wait.
accept a sunset
Jim, I don't
orange
want to
fine.
react
Let's
to
try
the
and
fact that
build a
you
whole
threw
kitchen, 'cause this is
mm,
gonna demolish
a
that space before you know it.
one of the bodies that's currently being
Yeah, throw it
fixed
back. I just
at
want a
me.
kitchen
I'm not.
sink
I
that
don't
has
want to
the
react to
highest
that. 'Cause
reliability.
oh fuck
Yeah,
you,
it's
you,
great.
fuck you,
Constantly.
Daffy.
Classy,
Okay,
classy.
lovely. Right now, fridge.
We have the
We're
worst-
world's
Also, hi
cheapest fridge
Daffy. How
ever.
you doing?
Ooh.
An iPad.
How the fuck do I
Cooker.
change the
The minty
center?
green one.
That's fun to me.
Reload this
mint.
animation.
Yeah.
What fucking mint are you planting?
Fluorescent mint.
This is
Have you been
hurting
keeping
my
Ernestine
brain
in the garden?
cells.
Yes.
An island?
Yes.
You're telling me that that doesn't do that?
How you doing, Daffy? Hope you're doing well.
Why doesn't it work?
I'm dead
Despite
tired. Oh
the
no!
Noblesse extractor.
As
That's kinda
well.
scary.
Also, I'm doing good.
Noble.
I'm.
The
My
dramatic
brain
heights.
hurts trying to
That
figure
is
this
a
out.
dramatic height.
That built on the roof.
What was this? Was this
That
a
was
side table?
transformed, but it was worth money. So
Oh
we
my
kept it.
god.
Oh,
A
fuck
coffee
you.
table,
Changed
sure,
the
let's
center
put it
of
there. A
gravity.
Dining table. Are we gonna keep this?
It's quite
I
classy.
don't
looks a bit
change
small
it.
enough.
Yeah.
Dog hoop would go outside somewhere. This moth blast would go outside somewhere. The Eclipse wall mount.
That looks good above
Where
the bar.
was
actually.
that?
Enter
Do you have
link
your pet
sprite
calendar?
Do you know what would be a better
mode.
calendar?
Unlink
Oh my
reload
God.
sprites
Dan
and
built a
reset
cat calendar. YouTube has
animation.
a new feature now, so I can make
Open
it appear on the screen here.
file.
And
my
then you can
God.
just click it.
Change
and go grab
costume
yourself
layer.
Such technology.
No,
This is
wait.
available for
I know there's a
5
thing where.
days if you want to get it for Christmas or in
Yeah.
time for New Year.
And
so
then
you can
there's a
sort
thing
your
where
life
you
out. So
could
if you want this
change the center
for
of
2024,
like this
frickin',
thing, and then it
consider-
can
Yeah,
start
Thank you for supporting
moving.
us and getting one of these. We really
I love
appreciate
it. I
it.
appreciate it.
366
366
drag.
days of
Oh,
practice means it's only
whoa.
50 pence per day to
The
have a
fuck?
lovely Dan and Phil and a kitten on your wall.
Okay, sure. I'm just gonna go with that. We came up with a slightly
Whoa.
wild idea for a Christmas gift. We are doing
Okay.
a personal video shout-out giveaway where
Yeah.
every single person who gets
Ah,
this before the 1st of December
what the fuck?
2023 will be automatically
Okay,
entered into the
that's
giveaway
too
for us
much.
to give you one of 25
Ah,
days of Christmas shout-out
that's still
videos from
weird.
us.
Maybe with antlers. We'll see.
Oh my god, I'm trying to put the painting on the wall and it's done this.
What is that? Oh,
Um,
it's that one.
Smoke alarm.
No, that's still weird. I just came by to say hi. I'm probably going to sleep soon. My sugar crashed. Oh, I see. No worries, Stuffy. Rest well. That arm gone crazy. I know. I don't know how to fix it.
Maybe the aliens will abduct that.
This is like the center of the shit. I want to move it like here.
Not match the aesthetic. Can we change the
well
color?
done.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
my god.
Yes.
Yes. So perfect.
Whoa, what
because you'll be
the
able to see
fuck?
the mirror bar.
Yes.
Wow.
This is so ideal.
Why have we got a plate of tofu rolls? Welcome snack.
Still got a bath. Can we fit a bath in there? I told
This is the
you.
best day
I
of my
told you.
entire life.
Bath
oh
nook.
my
You were
god.
questioning my bath nook in your
Oh.
head, and now look at it.
This is
Whoa.
this is very
Okay.
very important.
I think it should be in our entrance hallway, maybe. Yes.
I feel like
When
we
we
can then
lower
eat
it like
that, and then you're
this,
just forced
and
to
then-
confront the malapples.
Okay, never mind.
I'll take that.
That
Yeah.
Uh,
Are we denying a microwave?
every time they microwave food, it said cold in the middle. This test
Nope.
tube really ties
Nope,
the lab
nope, nope.
together.
So this is what you meant by
more neighbor clothes.
modular parts, Yoshi?
Ashes? What
No.
ashes?
I
Who
don't know.
died?
This is not what I meant.
Right. I think it should be banished to the very.
This is
corner
just
of the
a pain in
lot.
the
Off the
ass to
ground.
figure out.
Christ.
Ass pig. Next to the TV.
I
Ignore
feel like the
bounds
cop
velocity,
should go
clip,
on the roof.
link,
It's good to have a cop on the roof.
sprites.
It will
No.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Maybe add
They
the center
actually
point.
have
That's the thing. That's what you want to do, but there's no instructions.
Should we just sell this?
No. we'll
Select
see how far we
sprite.
get.
That's
If
the
we get
fucking
desperate,
thing
we'll
I'm
sell it. Jill
doing.
really likes that.
The
Got all these
fuck?
family pictures.
Reload all sprites.
We've got
Arr.
one more selfie, and it's of
Arr.
old Tabitha, so I feel like we should just sell it. but,
Ta-da.
Otherwise, the cops are gonna come.
Oh,
What is that
fuck.
timeline?
Are we really gonna give Dalian this $3,000 gaming PC?
Yes, he deserves it.
I feel like this would look better there. These two need a bed. What do they deserve at this point in their life?
They deserve something soft.
Why
That's...
is there a
It's
bush?
easier said
That's a
than
bed.
done.
Excuse me, anything
Duh.
grows party bush.
Are we back
I'm
on the
trying to
toilet?
They say
figure
the
out.
parent shrub. Excuse me, can we buy the fuck bush?
Maybe. Yeah, let's put it in the
I
toilet.
don't want it.
The more places you can woohoo, the
Okay,
better.
there we go.
This. They just at that point in their relationship, they want industrial
Okay,
double bunk
wait.
bed.
That's all they need. That looks cool. Dreamy
The
pad.
dreamy pad.
I figure out how the fuck we do this.
Hi, I'm Cass. Many of you know me as Astrolarts, the Spirit Witch VTuber. I'm a VTuber and V-artist. I make art and assets for other VTubers and content creators, everything from models to overlays and emotes. Recently, I experimented with a new type of PNG Tuber program called PNG Tuber Plus. It's made by
Physics!
You'll notice that, look, I'm talking. And every once in a while, I'll blink and stuff too, and it'll look just fine now.
I just realized I can't see anything. Hold on. Conspiracy alert. The chat's been infiltrated by foodies dodging Twitter's NSFW agenda. Nissan's ADHD might just be the key to understanding this digital phenomenon. Meanwhile, hydration tactics have turned streamers into water-type Pokemon. And don't get me started on Vaporeon compatibility theories. Mind-blowing. Plus, Doffy's sacrifice keeps the Yoshi Shrine thriving. Sleep tight, Doffy. Frosty cares. I love the sleep tight at the end. I know. Anyways. Look, this is from a year ago. About a year ago.
So no worries about them overlapping or anything like that. The program takes care of whether or not those show up or not, which is really neat. And it reminds me a lot of how things affect. Let's start off with the top. You have the drag index. The drag index is going to do exactly what it says it does. It makes it drag. So if I bring this up all the way, you'll notice that there is a delay on the way that my chest bounces. It essentially causes all of the bounce effects that you do from any of these other options down here to sort of slow down and smooth out. Then you have the X frequency and the X amplitude. I am not using this on any...
Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't want to break your brains with this. Looking respectfully. What? Okay. Yoshi, we want to learn more. Go back. Okay, bye. Shit. Wonder if you guys are gonna be able to hear it. Can y'all hear that? No, I don't think you can. Nope.
simply because I don't actually need it.
Can y'all hear that? I made France communist in Iran. They hold the Philippines. Yeah, what the fuck? Yes, okay. Fucking finally. OBS out here just being a bitch.
For mine. Depending on what angle your model is drawn out or what pieces you have, you might find more use to this than I did. So, the X frequency and the X amplitude. Amplitude affects how much it
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I think my model's a little too complicated. The amount of layers. Just saying. Dude, the way the hair bounces is super cute. No, because that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted for the thing, but like, you know. Hmm.
swings back and forth on the x-axis, so that's left and right. X frequency depends on how fast it swings back and forth.
Yeah, that's
So
the
if I put
thing.
the amplitude up, and then I put the frequency up, you can see that it starts swinging back and forth horizontally. I don't really need that with my model, but you might find it useful for yours. After that, you have probably one of the most important things about how this sort of physics engine works. It's the Y frequency and the Y amplitude. Same exact thing as the X frequency and X amplitude, except it's up and down instead of back and forth. So if I increase the amplitude, it will do it more, and if I do the frequency, it will do it faster.
My hair
Next,
is.
you have probably the most important effect. It's squash. So this little like squish effect that's happening on every single piece of my model, it's called the squash effect in this. If you increase it, and then I talk, boingy, boingy, boingy. I can only imagine what people are going to do with like booba physics for this.
Your hair is too pretty.
But you can set that to whatever you want. I have it set very small.
Again, that's why I
Normally for
said
me,
it's
I
such
have
a
it set
bitch.
between 0.3 and 1.0.
Such a bitch, Dakota.
Do whatever feels best for your
I
model.
love
just feel like it looks more natural
my
if you
hair.
keep
I
it
love
very
my hair,
minimal.
right?
Next, you have something
Fucking
that I
love
only
it.
used on a few
Oh,
pieces.
fuck
I used it a
no,
little bit on
dude.
the hair pieces.
That's why I'm debating if I should just like, you know, make a whole new model, or I just cut up my new one. What do y'all think? Cause like I cut the one that I have currently. Like hold up. Let me switch to this one. The parts that I have cut up here, I did them last year. So it wasn't that hard to do. However, if I do this one, I'm not gonna add the outfit switches, like the outfit changes anymore. I'm gonna remove that. It'll just be like the head swap thing. And then I guess the shirt on and off, but nothing more. We're gonna lose outfits? Yeah. Cause like cutting up the outfits will be a lot more harder on me. Right when I discovered the loot outfit, yeah. And that's a fucking rock, okay. Well, yeah, so that's why I'm like debating. Do I just make a... That's not a boulder, James. That's a rock. It says rock. You can't say it's a boulder. It's a fair trade. What? Like a bouncier model? Or do you guys want one that has like a changeable outfits? Cause like I don't like, yeah. This will technically be just a brush up at this point. But we lose the outfits. So I don't know about y'all. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Alright, I forgot to say thank you for the 100. No, I think I said it already. And now on. Nice. Anyways. But yeah. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because I could legit just make a new model. Just, like, it'll be the less bulky version. the less bulky version of my current one. Or quote unquote bouncier model. Wait, does that mean less booba and thighs? Yes. Like for if I use this one, yeah. There'd like just be a complete less of that. Cause the only outfit I would just have on would be this one. Nothing more. Like, I think I can figure out how to take off the shirt for this. But other than that, it won't be present. No. Yeah. Cause I can definitely take it out. But that's it. There's literally nothing else. It doesn't make sense to have jiggle physics when even my tits are made of metal. How about keep the booba and thighs and add physics? No. I will not add jiggle physics to my tits. That would make sense. I'm a little cyborg. The only thing human is like my brain, but it's slowly turning into like, I don't know, AI question mark. But like the sacrifices keep me sentient. If that makes sense. You know, keeps my humanity. Oh, it does. Yeah. And James has been sacrificed. But yeah, no, it keeps my humanity just, you know, so I feel more human despite the fact that, you know, I'm this. But yeah, it's up to y'all. Cause I will literally put myself through this pain if you guys like enjoy it. Like I'm willing to do it for y'all. As long as y'all want it. Cause I'm not gonna do it if it's not wanted. But you know. It is what it is. Okay, wait. Well, it's kinda new. Let me open this. It hurts to see Booba go, but we have to have upgrades, people. Okay. I want to know the theory of Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Sure. Sure with a question mark. I don't actually know if I want to know. But I can't, but the only reason I'm gonna use PNGTuber Plus at the moment, just temporarily, is because VideoTube, like the full version of VideoTube, is gonna have the same thing, but it's gonna be like a lot easier, and the instructions are gonna be a lot easier to follow. So I'm waiting for it. Well, the theory is that they're all dead in purgatory. I'm not surprised about that. That's a whole creepypasta thing, I think. But yeah, I don't really like how PNGTuber is. But that's just a preference. I prefer it being a lot simpler, cause this isn't really, you know, that much user friendly. If that makes sense. You need a bunch of like, I mean, the instructions are kind of easy, but like, there's a lot more to it than what like it shows you. So you need tutorials for that, and I don't want to, you know, you're just doing this for the experience. Maybe you could do this for comms. Yeah, but like, I would rip my hair out if I did. But like, probably would be worth it. Probably. Also, I don't think my phone will be able to handle that. If I did this for comms, bro. My phone is currently dying right now. Like, I really need to get a new phone. So that's why I'm like, That's why I'm like iffy with the whole like. That's why I'm kind of wondering if I should just have like the Donegal would be like for PC phones or like something I could use for like comms and art, which would just be a new phone, or I guess a tablet. So I could still use the same phone, but I have my but I'll have a tablet. It's a whole thing. I don't. I don't know. Oh wait, no. I'll put main model. Main model. Save. 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 Okay. Since my brain hurts now, we're not gonna do that anymore. Brain hurts. Be sure to save constantly. No, I know. That's gonna be the fucking problem. My brain hurts, so let's not watch this. The PTSD, bro. For real. But yeah, so like I don't know what I wanna do. The PTSD of living in the Philippines. No, cause for real. For real. So you know. That's my thing. I don't know what I wanna do. Also, you should turn on the watch this, please. I could. I could. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Think about it. I'm just kidding. Oh. Is that a yes? No. Stop beating around the bush. I don't know, man. I don't know. Was it say introduced me to Alien Stage? Oh, dude. Speaking of Alien Stage, since I haven't watched the recent released, recent like one. I cried, dude. No, cause like it's so heartbreaking. Literally doomed everything, you know. Doomed Yuri, doomed Yaoi, doomed just the normal straight couple. Everything is doomed. It's like, oh, they get together, then dies on the stage. Yeah. Doomed everything. Doomed love, if you will. That's the entire thing of that. Doomed everything. And that's what that is. If you show food, I'm gonna launch a nuke. Oh, okay, I won't.
I have a confession to make.
At least mommy's still alive, aka one-legged lady. Who? Also, I don't wanna get nuked.
I am a multi-shipper.
The mommy?
I know. I ship Sonic with
Who?
both Amy and Shadow. And since we meet Shadow the Hedgehog
The one that saved pink hair lady? Oh, you mean Hyuna? Bruh.
in December with a 3-foot-long motorcycle, it's time to make the other love interest. Amy Rose.
Hold up. The literal definition of mommy? She's hot. But like, I don't know me. Ah! Wait, Nissan, have you watched every single one of them? Because if you have, this one was released exactly on fucking Valentine's, dude. Where is my cursor? Capture cursor. Where the fuck did it go? What? There we go. Watched it today because they told me to. Oh, okay. You don't like her? No, she's just hot. Period. My heart died when white hair and black hair kissed. Spoilers! But I'm not surprised. They're wait, no. That one was, what was it, round 6? Yeah, no. I know about that. I thought you were talking about this one. Anyways.
So Sonic can choose, and so we don't have to choose.
No, not round
Gotta go
6. I'm talking
fast.
about the kiss.
Do you know the way? Let's start from something that I've been trying to improve over the last year: wig making. First, of course, we need a good concept of what we're making. This time it wasn't difficult as Amy has a pretty easy hairstyle to interpret.
The one that you probably made you scream. The black hair boy and the white hair boy. The BL kiss. Yeah. Round 6. Oh wait, no, was it round 5? I can't remember. Wait. Mies cannot remember. Hold up. That was round 6? Bro, I don't remember. Vivinos. Mies cannot remember what round that was. Videos. Teaser. Yeah, that's fucking round 6. I'm not wrong. That's round 6. This one? Also, his hair's not white, it's gray. That's why I was like, who the fuck is the white hair dude? That was round 6, dude. Round 6. I'm not wrong. I can't remember the name, so I just described him by hair color. Well, you were wrong about like Tail's hair color. It's gray, dude. Also, mommy, dude, she's so hot. You mean again, Hyuna? Learn their names. I'm kidding. It's not like they tell you the names anyways. Yes, her, Hyuna. Yes.
Pink bob with some spiky bangs. Next, we need a wig. I couldn't find a normal color of fabric, so I used the green one from Beetlejuice, but it doesn't really matter as I'm going to paint over it anyway. While the layers of glue dry, we can prepare the hair to make the wefts, very essential part. Actually, some of them are from making Princess Bubblegum last month. And then it's finally time to actually
Oh.
put the cap and the wefts together. I start from the bottom at the back and move up. When I almost reach the parting, I'm building 2 bulks that will help me with a
Amy
shape
as
of the
anime?
hairstyle.
Yes.
It's made out of paper towel and glue, so it takes some time to build up, but I have full control over the shape. She looks like a cute little zombie with a brain sticking out of her head, but the plan is to cover it with hair, so don't worry, she's not a zombie. When I have it all covered, I take the finest weft I have, sturdy, but with very little glue on it, and
I
glue
love
inside the
watching.
crevice. There's
Shouldn't
always
she
going
be
to
a
some
boy
glue
since
peeking
Shadow is
through,
a gender
especially
bent?
when you use a lighter color
I don't
of
know.
the fiber, like these ones. These are like semi-translucent, I would say, but I prefer this method over flipping the weft. I just like it
I
more
think even-
aesthetically. It's my first time making a wig like this with a side.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where? Are they made Shadow hot? Yes. I recently added missile launcher and grenade launcher to Fallout. Dude, not your computer. Oh, they haven't made Sonic yet. I thought they have. Never mind. I was wrong. Why is that all the
parting,
women?
So I didn't really know what to do in the front, but That's the beauty of glue. You can always remove some parts and re-glue them in a different position. We have a base of the wig done. Now it's the fun part. And by fun part, I mean never-ending part. And it's styling. Chop the excess off and start sculpting the hairstyle. You know, trim here, cut there, snip, 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 until satisfied with the shape. I am usually not satisfied at this stage, but there is this invention.
At least
called
try and remove
styling gel
some
and hairspray,
to
and I use it
so you
to
can
make
play the
fiber
game again.
glisten.
Yeah, I
tried
see
to make
interesting
those
mod. I
high-tech
added,
spikes,
bro.
but it just didn't look good.
You can't even open
Sometimes
the game.
Some things just look way better in 2D and 3D, and the reality, they don't really look good in reality, so I didn't keep them. There was a bit more trimming and styling, and the result looks like this. It's such a cute combination of pink, and I really love how the stylized
Yo!
bangs turned out. I am a multi-shipper, but Barb is a multitasker. That's why we need some help with organizing our work. I'm actually so excited that this video is sponsored by Milanote. My mind goes like 1,000 miles per hour, and if I don't
Oh, the mini flashbang of white.
write it down, it's gone. That's why I've been using Milanote for about the
That's
last
such a
2
cute
years to
hairstyle.
keep
It
my
is.
and basically life organized.
Also, isn't
Milanote is an awesome tool for managing
was
creative projects,
ad
whether
skip?
you're crafting something fun or tackling something serious.
Like right now, I'm doing engineering and a PhD dissertation. So I need all the
Also, isn't this girl from like Star Rail? Her right here. They go right here. Anyways, that's just me. I don't know, man. I can't remember. I can't either. Hold up.
and I think we need to approach this the same we approached Vaki. Amy's design is quite
Okay, there we go.
and I think we
I
need
feel like
to
I've seen that
approach this
character
the same
somewhere.
we approached
Yeah,
Vaki.
no. It's
To be
given
recognizable,
Star
it needs
Rail.
to resemble the original design.
Amy has a pretty simple short dress. By the way, count how many times I said simple. With some white details, so I'll try to enhance it but not depart from it. I coincidentally started by using Vaki's blouse pattern to construct an undershirt. The shirt has a pretty
Coincidentally,
open
she
front
says.
because I frankly
And it's
don't
not
need
really
it for what I have in mind
coincidence.
later, so it might look a little silly for now. I literally watched Vaki's video and I did the color the exact
They even made
same way,
Vaki hot?
timing it with
Yes.
the ironing tape. I just made sure the bits were a little less spiky.
Do you also want to watch that? Question mark. Literally, I just want to watch just doll making videos. Are you guys cool with that? I want to watch doll making videos. Maybe. I'm gonna add it then. That one was recent. I watched it. Yeah, it was 3 months ago. Ish. Add the queue. Yoshi, you should make a doll Yoshi IRL. Dude, I could. I want the material. I'll make that a goal. When we have a bit more people. I'll do that like okay. I'll do that for 10k followers. 10k. We'll do it at 10k. Cause the shit I would need to make an IRL Yoshi doll that's custom, I'm gonna need the materials for that. And shit is expensive. So 10k. I'll do it at 10k followers. Someone clip this. Because I'm not going to remember. I'll put it, though it'll be at the back of my head. I'll be like, yeah, okay. But like, you know. Should we also just watch? Oh, I'll add this too. But I kind of just want to. I know I was right. She's from Star Rail. It's this thing. Her. Add the queue. Who else do I like watching? Hold up. Doll light. Well, this one. But no, 10k followers. I'll do it. Because I think at that point we have a lot of people who potentially would agree to help fund it. I don't know. Also, I think at that point I have a actual job and it's not me being a streamer, and I'm maybe, I don't know yet. We'll see. I don't know what the future holds for us, man. I'm like worried. Why you look like that? We shall see. Time will tell. Yeah. But and yeah, 10k followers. When we're at 10k, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Also, I have an exam tomorrow tomorrow, but I don't care. I want to watch Amy and Vaggy Hot. Bro. Bro, you should be studying. Have you even studied? Nope, bro. Why?
Spiky. It needs to go like this, and then
Why
we
not?
fold this both away and stitch like this. Got it. Okay, garlic. With the color prepared, I made some puffy sleeves.
It's a topic about Rizal. I don't want to learn history and names and dates. Dude, I give up on that. I had the same class as that. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this, fuck you. I don't care anymore. Cause like, I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of sick of just learning about Rizal. Like, I get, that's just a me thing. Cause we have to learn him every single fucking year. And I'm like, I'm over it. Give me something else. I don't want to learn about him anymore. Doesn't help that like the teacher I had at the time was such a boring ass person. I've learned nothing. He's just reading the book, so I've learned nothing. I've learned nothing, I tell you. Nothing. Dude, my teacher's like 50 years old. Dude, mine was like 40 or 30. He looked really old. But I don't know, I didn't want to assume. Think he's younger, but I don't want to say it. He doesn't even use visuals. He just says what's in the top of his head. Bruh, you're fucked. My teacher doesn't like. My teacher's just so very text heavy. Granted, it's impressive, but when fuck we need visuals, to take notes. Yeah, that's why you record the thing. No, so fuck off with the holy water. No, that's why I have to record shit like that. Cause, well, either that or just write really fast. But like at the same time, it's just like, well. It's not gonna end well either way. I think. I'm not sure. I want to burn the school. Dude, I want to burn. For context, Twitch, this is a joke. This will never happen. I also want to burn. I have 2 schools I want to burn. Let's watch it all go up in flames. Twitch, this is a joke. I'm kidding. This isn't real. We're not actually gonna do it. I love how you need to clarify that. I don't want Twitch to ban my channel. Or take it down. Or take down this stream. We're learning very important things. But yeah. One must clarify that this is a joke. I'm not actually going to burn down schools. Education is important. But education is important, especially when the student actually cares.
sleeves and tried everything out.
Anyways.
I wasn't really happy with the amount of puff and the cuff, so I prepared for some hardcore seam ripping and
Oh,
made
shit.
another version, which I was much more content with. Okay, so things don't always go to plan, but I've discovered that if I pull it a little bit more, and maybe, just maybe, this lays more where it was supposed to, and we can feel good about ourselves.
This is
I don't know what it
artistic
is, but
nudity.
this is one of my best
Twitch.
Velcro applications ever. I think
Artistic
it's pretty
nudity.
good for
This
what
is a
it's meant to be,
doll.
and there's gonna be something covering this, so don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Let's move to another undergarment, the petticoat. There are men on the balcony.
Holy booba.
I don't know,
Yes.
firefighters or what? They're
Yoshi, it's like
throwing
yours.
wood.
Yeah. Fucking
I'm scared.
smooth.
Despite intruders, I busted up my bias tape maker, which admittedly doesn't do best with silky synthetic material, which is, of course, the fabric that I chose to use. After finagling with the tip for a good while, I managed to get the tape through and into the hot part. And wow, that really sounds not good. And as I expected, it didn't go well. I did manage to iron enough of the tape for what I needed though, and proceeded to contemplate how on earth to attach such a thin strip to a super thin strip of mesh. I think this will actually look best if I hand stitch this, which is not something that I wanted to say, but if I can get the first one on and then hand stitch it by hand while watching something online, maybe it's not gonna be as painful. See you tomorrow, I guess. Pov, you are me stitching this down on my knee.
I
It
feel
took
so
about
bad.
2 hours. And if you're wondering, I watched A Man Called Otto while doing it. Did I cry? Maybe. Did I mention this is for a petticoat? This is the bottom tier. I mark it in half, and in half, and in half.
Oh my god, a
and in
man
half,
called
and in half.
Otto.
Then on the top tier, I also
Otto?
mark it in half, and in half, and in half, and in half, and in half.
OMG, you
Then
want?
I lined the pins together
She-
and gathered a longer
She
tier as
watched
I sew.
Otto.
I then repeat for the other tier, and then repeat everything 2
Watch that
more times for
movie,
the other
dude.
tiers.
That movie.
Multiply.
Made me cry.
I have to do it myself.
I
Actually,
cried.
if you
No,
are a
'cause
bit
it's so fucking
silly,
sad.
Not to say stupid, like me, you do it more times because you forget that the petticoat needs to get over the butt. And then you get a little more silly.
Why he developed such
not
an-
to
I
say
know!
stupid, and sew it the wrong way. No! So
And then he,
stupid.
I
ended
know.
up catching this mistake before
We can't say
making the
much.
third layer,
Spoilers.
So I made it bigger and then joined the two
But like,
messed up layers into
bro.
one and gathered it a bit more. It ended up giving a similar amount of volume anyway. And that's the underlayers done. I recently took a look at my
Fucking
pattern catalog and
sobbed,
thought to
bro.
myself, the Ice Princess pattern is so specific, I don't think I'll ever reuse it. But guess what? I'm gonna reuse it this time. It has a sweetheart neckline and a circle skirt, and we don't need to make the pleats
But
or
right
the
after
two
we
layers, so the
start to
pattern can be
understand
actually
Otto,
quite
like,
casual
dude,
too. How stupid are
at
you?
the time
I'm looking
where
for the third
we
piece
all
that I
made
cut.
a connection
Can you
with
guess
Otto.
what it
I
is? Can
know.
you guess what it is? Bruh. I made the
Dude, I
bodice
saw
once
so many
in powder
edits with
and
like
once in
die,
confining
like with
fabric and joined
the
them
song
at
"Die
the
with a
cuffs, all
Smile,"
out of focus,
and I
of
was like,
course.
bro, you can't
Then I
do that
joined
to
3 of the skirt pieces because
me.
I thought I'd want more volume and tried to gather the skirt and attach it to the waistband, but after a couple attempts I realized it's too much fabric and I trimmed it to what I actually recommended in the pattern in the first place, so I should have listened to myself from the past. Altogether, with some snaps in the back, it turned out like this. There's space for the stand. I want to add a little bit of a rosy detail here. I felt like the dress was still looking a little too plain, so to elevate it a little bit more, we decided to add a red on red vinyl design. Since Amy Rose names is Amy Rose and it's Valentine's Day, rose seemed like an appropriate theme. So Alex prepared a graphic and I cut it on the Cricut, weeded it out, and using my heat press, which was very handy this time because it was such a large design, I just heat pressed it basically to the little
I
rim
have
of
a
the skirt.
miniature.
Nowadays we like to
No.
sculpt new faces for our dolls, but our previous
Nisan, you gotta keep an eye on the ones that you currently have. The two that you have currently,
I
keep an
prepared the
eye on
head
them.
with 2 layers of Mr. Super Clear.
Because
and
if
then
you look
start
away,
sketching
even
the
for a
eyeshadow.
second, they're
I'm
going to
using
join the
watercolor
others.
pencils, pastels, and acrylic paints for my face-ups.
And they're gonna be in
I
your
work on layers,
walls.
spraying MSC every time I want to save the progress. I know there's going to be a lot of Amy haters in the comments. I'm prepared for this. I personally really enjoy
Did you
both
not-
her design and personality.
Nisan, did you look away from the other one you were holding earlier? So what did the mini Yoshis eat? From what? Well, when they showed up, we tried a bunch of things to feed them. They'll eat anything. I let it go for a sec to get something. Bro. Bro. No, it's not safe. You're not safe, man. You're not safe. Yeah, no. Like I was saying, we weren't sure either. Because, like, well, it was obvious that, well, they weren't human. Granted, they remained that size for Lord knows how long. And then they'll just sit there. They'll just sit there. James, I don't think you can hand the mini Yoshi a minigun. Every 3 minutes I hear a Yoshi ooh out of the distance. Yeah, no, they'll eat anything. Which is funny, because I'm very picky. The mini Yoshis will eat anything. Especially in desperate attempts. No, minigun. Oh, like a tiny gun. Never mind. Neeson, you're fucked. They don't have thumbs. How the fuck are they gonna pull the trigger? They have stubs. I don't think they're gonna be able to hold the gun. Do they just have nubs? Yes. That's why we knew they weren't human. They have stubs, but the moment they open their mouths, it's just sharp teeth. We don't know where they get that. So Yoshi, really important, watch this 20-second clip. Perhaps, mayhaps. Perhaps. Maybe. How important is important? Do you have sharp teeth? Well, I have. Well, okay. Granted, right? Granted, I could swap out any of my parts. I do have a set of teeth that are just sharp. So, yes. I swap out my teeth if I wanted to. But, you know, just to keep like a normalcy, if that makes sense. I just have like the normal looking teeth, you know? But I do have sharp ones. I don't know where the mini Yoshis just spawned and they already had the sharp teeth. So, they can tear through flesh. Despite the fact that they have nubs. But they're like the Powerpuff Girls. You know how the fuck... You know the fact that they have like nubs? They have sharp teeth. They have sharp teeth? Yes. Yeah, no, they can hold on to things. But... No, never mind. I think they'll be able to hold a gun. They have 2 stubs. Yeah, no, you said you're fucked. You have more than 4. No, excuse me. You have more than 5 in your house. Good luck. They have 7, I think. Yes. What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck? Why was the bullet in the tits? What the fuck? What the fuck? See how important that is? That was not important, dude. That was hardly important. Real important shit. You know what else is really important shit? If I haven't responded in like 30 minutes, I'm dead. Yes. I mean, that means like they haven't found anything they wanna use. They wanna eat. I'm gonna use that to defend myself against Yoshi. Me or like the mini Yoshis that are like everywhere in your house. Mini Yoshis. Well, good luck. How many mini Yoshis you has in your house, Yoshi? Well, they're everywhere. But they get fed, so we're like fine. They just do random things. It's like the whole Herta thing. You know how she has like a bajillion like bodies and whatever? It's like that, but they're all tiny. They're all mini. They do laundry, they cook sometimes. They play with Hazel. You know? They giggle when you throw them at me. And then I put them back down and then they just run off. Lord knows where they go after that. But hey! Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. They're cute. They get fed. So. There's literally no harm. Well, against us. I don't know about anyone else. I haven't seen a Miniyoshi just, want to take care of this Miniyoshi. A Miniyoshi at Nissan's house now. Yeah, but he has 2 currently. He lost the other one that was thrown at him. 7 are missing and 1 is in my hands. Oh my god. You lost the other one that was just thrown at you earlier? 2? Oh my god. You have 1. Oh god. You let go of the other one. Bro. There's another one? Yeah, you had... So there's 8 in your house. You were holding 2. What do you mean there's 7? Bruh. Well, good luck. Because the moment they make it to 10, they might start, like... They hunt like sharks. Yeah, oh no, not sharks. They hunt in groups. They're like piranhas. They look adorable, but... If you, like... if you don't feed them... They're going to eat you. Can I morph into a... I can morph into a mini Yoshi, right? I don't know. We don't even know where they came from. 1 spawned and then next thing we know there's like... They're everywhere. So... I don't know. As a druid, I can morph into a mini Yoshi. Well, they'll know you're not one of them. We tried that. We made like a replica and they just shit. They multiply like amoebas or something. I don't know. They just more spawn. There's cheese. They just go nom.
In Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Boom, and Sonic Frontiers. She's
But
cute,
I think a
she
safe
believes
bet
in
to just
destiny,
feed them
love,
is alright,
friendship,
BRB, I need
the
to hang my
power of
uniform.
friendship, and she has pure heart. She can be annoying and erratic.
The cheese was
sometimes, but
for the
she
mini
was the
Yoshis.
only one
Well,
that
Nissan
could
ate it.
Get through Shadow's anger
And you just ate it.
help him understand
Yeah.
what's right? So, I personally like her. Not like Rouge or Blaze, as these are 2 of my favorites, but I really like Amy too. But this is not a video essay about Amy, let's go back to painting her face. I chose this warm purple for her eyes and pink eyelashes to match with her hair
Well,
color.
one way to
I'm
find
adding
out
long lashes
how the
because
mini
she has
Yoshis
them
will go.
super long in the original design. I'm aiming here, I'm aiming for a cute expression of an energetic girl who is not too serious but also not too playful. Do you know what I mean? I'm adding a bit of darker shade on the eyebrows and a pink blush on her cheeks and
He'll be
nose.
fine, I
Then
think.
I decided to add a tiny
His
bit
house
of
has
makeup to
food.
the eyes. The
He'll be
original
fine.
Amy is a very young girl, so I don't want to give her too much makeup. And also, she's a girly pop, but I think she wouldn't have too much makeup as an adult. She would be one of those no makeup kind of girls and, have a natural glow. I'm adding some of that glow in a form of white highlights, and I decided to add a
Ooh.
few lighter eyelashes to complete the look. And tiny bit of Pearlix powder, the natural glow, and the face is ready. I absolutely adore how positive and cheerful she turned out. For her eyes, I designed these green irises with a heart inside the pupil, made them a bit darker with watercolor pencils, sprayed them with MSC so the pigment won't get smudged, added a layer of white glue to protect the paper from resin leaking through, and added a bob of resin on
boy.
top for a maximum shine.
Hi
which I never
Xerox, how are
cast in
you? Hope
photography
you're
because I
doing
like
well.
actually how the eyes look, so you will always see them matte, but they are very shiny in reality. And then Barb said, these ones are too small. So I made a different pair in the same way.
Doing well indeed. That's good. That's
I
good.
have a pretty big full leather stash right now, so Amy's gonna get some custom ones. I picked out this red fabric as it matches. It's not fabric, it's leather. I picked out this red leather as it matches the dress nicely, and I'm basically making a pump style shoe with a bit of an extension at the back and some crisscross straps in the front. Making shoes is a lot of uhu glue, tiny hams, and anger.
Oh.
I joined the extensions to the pump part, added a zipper, and lasted the shoe with more uhu glue, and after cutting off some bulk, I used even more uhu glue to add the sole. I thought the Brad style sole would work perfectly for Amy, since all Sonic characters have rather large shoes. And you know what they say about shoe size, right? In typical Barb fashion.
Now I'll sacrifice
Earlier
someone in the
video,
street.
the
Oh
more
god.
trash on the table. I played around with the strap placement, and using glue, I attached them to the front of the shoe, but from the inside of the shoe, if that makes sense. That was a summoning spell, so I could find tweezers, by the way.
Oh.
To complete the look, I made simple mesh socks with a little bit of elastic trim on the top, and I struggled very hard to put them on. Flip.
No flip.
Since Shadow got an epic 3D printed accessory, we need one for Amy too. Thankfully, her weapon of choice is the Pico Pico hammer. Did you know that Pico Pico means huge ass? Because it's a huge ass hammer. Since it's such a large prop and resin printing is such a pain in the cold Polish winters, Alex loaded some filaments into the AMS, and the X1C did the heavy lifting here. It took about 24 hours to get everything printed. I thought I'd have to do some soldering for the lights, but I just recently got these remote controlled ones and they fit in there perfectly, and even though they add a little bit of weight, since I was strapped for time, I opted out to just use them instead.
She's one of the girl girls,
Whoa.
and that means she needs some cute accessories.
Let's take this time to thank our Patreon supporters. We have unchangedly our lovely Lost Sisters, Stephanie Deer, Adia Bear, Call Me Ash, Barbara from the Future, and Red X. And I would love to thank our cousin patrons as well: Valerie Reverse, Developers, Jamie Davis, Reese's Cup, Candy Guts, Art Boxy, Willa Vanilla, Hope Zed,
Yoshi, what the fuck? My flashlight fucking flickered while I was downstairs.
Alienite, Whimsy, Whitetails, Kit the Carly,
Oh.
Keto Kato, Bird PTW, Krista Hopper, Dull Dragon,
You need
Zero
to-
Steven, Leon Droslings, DM Bakero, Smith.
I was
Elian,
legit so
Nelson
scared that I
Dubois,
ran
Rin,
upstairs.
Son of PA, Ashley, Mikey Lemon, Amelia Blackwood, Andrea, Selection King,
That's not on
Lindsay, The Barbie Witch,
me.
Stephanie, Carajo, Jane Beck, Caribou, Dragonheart Customs, Ginger
Must
Circus,
be the
Phil,
mini
Love, and
Yoshis,
last but
yeah.
not least, Catherine
They
Dodd.
can
One of
smell
these days
fear,
I'm
I
gonna be able to
think.
say it in one breath, but thank you.
Pretty. Oh, don't light a catchy. There's like 10 in his house. Oh no, there's 8 in his house. I'm fucking scared. You'll be fine.
Especially at the sleeves. So it's actually like a
I don't know if they've
shape.
eaten,
It's a circle
so
skirt, but for your neck, basically. But
They probably
who's
have.
pattern, so I'm glad someone else did the work. And
they'll eat
so will
anything.
too. I did have to make
Still
this
have
so
one baby Yoshi,
hard,
don't worry.
Though, but it was pretty fun. It was pretty chill. I was listening to.
And make
Lost
sure to keep
Explained
an eye on
'cause I
that
recently
one.
Just finished the Lost series. Anyway,
They
so
probably
let's
found
see
some
how
egg
Amy turned out.
crackers downstairs. Yeah, maybe. I'm fine for yeah. The moment you just like, you know, don't have food in your house or anywhere that
This is how she turned out.
You
Amy
know.
Rose is cute and ready to fight. For
they
your
they
heart.
they
Never
they
mind
might come for
Valentine's
you.
Day.
But you'll be fine, I
must admit
think.
that we did not go to see the movie, and we're just imposters pretending that we love it so much. So I actually learned from Reddit or like Instagram or internet in general that Amy was in the movie. So this allowed us to switch quickly because we initially planned to make Rouge for this video, but that didn't work out with the dolls that we had in our collection. So Amy it is. But yeah, we planned to go to see the movie with the original dubbing, but it wasn't played very often because it was dubbed in Polish here. And then Alex left for her trip, and then they stopped playing the original version. And then we were like, oh, maybe let's just wait till it comes out on streaming. And I don't think it still came out, so don't spoil the movie in the comments, please. Let us know if you think Sonic should choose
Look how
Shadow
good-
or Amy.
Look how good
Make sure to
Shadow
follow us on
look.
Instagram for some sneak peeks and subscribe for future videos. Have an enchanted Valentine's Day, and we'll see you next time. Bye! He's been a regular guest on the channel. Let's see here.
And
Really
just like this
see.
video, he's voiced by Keanu Reeves.
No, he was actually busy making the Sonic movie. We didn't book him.
Well, without further ado, let's make Shadow the Hedgehog. Fire! Explosions! We recently got a special delivery from Japan from Smart Doll. They
But
have
still,
a
the
new
flashlight
skin tone
flickering
called
got me so
coffee,
fucking
and
scared
Danny
'cause of
was
your mini
so kind to
Yoshis.
send us one of the
Yes.
coffee buddies with a head that would be perfect for Shadow.
Shadow looks
so
so
let's make her face.
hot though.
I can't believe we couldn't pick
I
Keanu
know.
Reeves to voice this video. Imagine listening
Also,
to
have you heard
Keanu
of the
Reeves
I Love
while somebody's
Latinas by
painting a
Shadow?
doll. That would be amazing.
Well, now he
but
turns
I guess
into
I
a
have to do
Latina.
it by myself. Again.
I guess he meant. I
As
guess
always, I'm priming the head
that
with
one
Mr.
he
Super Clear,
meant
and
it
when it's dry,
literally.
I can start working on the face. The original Shadow is an angry boy TM, so she has to have angry expression. We chose this sculpt because of the narrow eyes, round cheeks, and neutral lips shape. I remember painting it before for Sylvie and Clover, but they both had a gentle smile and relaxed eyebrows, so this is something new. And of course, I'm excited to work on this new skin tone. I may not be the biggest fan of Smart Dolls. Barb is the fun girl in our team. But this is something I really like about them.
I
the
love her
color green.
tattoos.
This new color looks
Holy
so yummy. It reminds me of milk chocolate, and my mouth starts watering when I look at these dolls. And I even smell the chocolate when I look at this doll. You don't smell the chocolate when you look at this doll? It's very good that ours is going to be dressed and won't show so much of the body. Shadow has a very pretty red eyeliner, so of course I can't miss it. On darker dolls, it's better to make a white base first before painting a vivid color like red. For
No
a
shadow,
second, I
Booba?
contemplated I
Not
wanted to
yet.
sketch a face tattoo saying Maria, but Barb said no. She said piercings are going to be enough for the edgy vibe, so
Stop
I
trying to
warmed up
add
the
more
head and
mini
hands
Yoshis.
and started poking. It's better to drill tiny holes, but I didn't want to risk it on a darker head because every scratch would be visible. These red
That's a
eyelashes
cookie.
I actually added after making the wig, which you will see soon. That's why the head has some glue on it. I didn't see it, but it shows on camera. And here she is. Our Shadow Girl has a new face.
She. Look at that.
I thought I liked making girly outfits, but looking at the library of things I made,
You will get
I
all
think
the mini
edgy
Yoshis and you're
leather
gonna like it.
motorcycle two-piece is actually more up my alley than a princess dress, so let's make just that. One of my strengths is splitting pants patterns into multiple
Whoa.
pieces, so I'm just gonna do that.
Motherfucker, I'm not liking it at all.
I bought some new thin leather and it was stretchy, so I derived this pattern from a leggings pattern. For the cuff part, I used red and white, and to add some straps, I thought about turning the leather under, but it was way too
Nom
thin,
nom.
so I opted out for just flat stripes and decided to paint the edges later if needed, or tell Alex to do it actually. For the knee part, I used some black leather and stitched the grid at an angle to add some fortification. I see this, and I
I'm
don't
loving the
have
one
any
mini
doubt
Yoshi
that
I
this
have.
product anymore. This looks
Haven't
so
though?
good.
Wait, we're not.
I'm so
We're
glad
not.
that I
Oh,
ordered
well now
this
there's
fabric,
8 lost.
because
Just
otherwise I don't
loose
think
in your
it would fit
house.
that well. Damn. Oh, hopefully this is like still stretchy enough with the stitching. Should I have not said that I'm super excited and that I think it's gonna turn out
I left
well?
it
Now it's not gonna
downstairs.
turn out
Well,
well.
it's
The black
it,
leather was giving
if you
me
go
the
back
most
down,
trouble
it's gonna be
because it was
gone.
splitting on the top stitching, but in the end it wasn't that noticeable. Or Alex painted it and didn't tell me. They look a little skinny, not gonna lie. I'm a bit worried. And I was right to be worried because despite the leather being
Look,
stretchy,
I'm not
I had
going
to open the back seam to put the pants on.
down again. Yeah,
Thankfully,
no.
it was an easy fix. I added a small zipper in the back.
I don't care. I don't fucking care if I have one uniforms. The
Now
ass,
we need a
dude.
jacket to match the pants. And Alex
Sorry.
requested that we make a square,
Yoshi
pointy
butt.
shoulder.
No.
So I got to learn how to make it this time.
I'm
when I
not
put
gonna
that
show
black
you.
zipper in the
They
back of
like
the
yours.
pants,
Oh
I
yeah,
knew it was
it's
gonna bite me
smooth.
in the butt, and that's exactly where I put it, in the butt. And I could have swapped them around. I mean, this wouldn't look as good, but this also is not going to look as good, and this is in the front and this is in the back, so. Oh well. It actually ended up not being an issue at all, to be honest, but I tend to
Mini
overworry about
Yoshis
things.
start a
To make
revolution
the
in
back more
Nissan's house.
interesting, I wanted to applique
Nah,
shadow
they
symbol,
won't start
and
yet.
I wasn't convinced I could do
They'll
a good
start
job
the
on the
moment they
machine, so
don't
I
have food.
hand-stitched it on.
Or they can't
I
find
know,
any
the
food.
dedication. I know. I carefully traced the position of the straps in the front because they have to converge just right there in the center of the doll. So it's
They'll
important
be
that they line
fine
up
as long
because
as they're
you're always
fed.
gonna see it. I would say that it's pretty symmetrical at this point, so that's not too bad. I also added details to the sleeves because I'm so cool. I will admit that I was a bit apprehensive about making this type of sleeve because, well, I never made one before, and I thought it would involve magic and witchcraft and some difficult techniques. I was also worried about making it the right sort of shape, so not too spiky, but also this square enough that it looked intentional. But I think I nailed it, if I do say so myself. Spiky. It's not my first time that I've made this. I had to rip it out because I did not succeed the first time. This is what it is, but it's sort of semi-pointy. Pointy with a round over. Great success so far. The sleeves are done. You have
Nice.
little buttons. So now, the bottom band, the neck thing, collar, and the zipper. Okay. It's so cool! Ah! I think I will need some help. It's like, it's stretchy, but it doesn't want to stretch itself. Some fixing needs to be done up top, but other than that, it's so epic and amazing. I think I will
Nice.
have to stuck these down somehow. What do you think? I think it's so cool. Oh, yeah.
You know, Shadow and Sonic, they both have very stylized hairstyles, but we understand the one thing: spikes. There must be spikes.
I
Before
love
start
this.
the wig, we have to prepare hair wefts and the spikes. I cut these horn-like shapes
I
from
wanna,
some kind of
I want,
packaging
I
foam
want,
and painted black, and I want to cover them up entirely
want
with hair.
Moonlight Jewel to
It
make a,
took long hours because I
I
had to
don't
make
know,
a
a
few
bot,
layers
like a
so
doll
the
of
coverage
me.
is nice and even. But with glue and
Oh,
hairspray, I
dude,
managed to
wait,
do
hold
these
up.
4 spikes.
What Moonlight Jewel, dude? Moonlight Jewel, dude. Moonlight Jewel. She was the one who made like the Iron Mouse doll, and then she started making VTubers. I want her to make a. I want her to to make me a doll. Cause she's so good. I love her art style. It's so good. Like she's so good. Anyways,
They are going to be attached to the head with magnets. And now I can start the real wig making. I have to admit, I still don't know what I'm doing sometimes when it comes to wigs. So I just start and figure out while making. Sometimes I have to cut, replace, or restyle a few times before I like the result, but watching cosplayers make their wigs in human scale helped me a bit to understand how to sculpt with fiber. I'm one of these people who don't see anything in their heads, so I have to see something in real life to say if I like it or not, and I often don't. So yeah, it's always a journey. I'm using a hair straightener to make nice curves around the face and also make more spikes.
I'm the type of
There's
person who
always a
sees
lot of
something in
trimming
their
and
head, and
gluing
when
and
they translate
sculpting
it to
with
real
hair gel.
life, it
I
doesn't
didn't
work
know
out.
what to do with the front part, and first I split it into a few
And then
small
I
spikes
saw.
going in different directions, but it makes the whole hairstyle look a bit chaotic. So later I restyled it a bit differently. I carefully glued bangs with the nicest wefts I had, and I also made 2 little bumps with paper and glue on top of the head and covered it with more wefts. So I have a small crevice on top of her head. That is where I'm going to glue the parting wefts. I feel like the flip method never worked well on nylon, and I'm testing this method instead, but I think it will work only on short partings. I tried something similar on Beetlejuice before. I still have 2 small foam spikes to use, and why not adding them at the back? I picked a good spot, glued them on a wig cap, and added more red fiber to blend them in. I restyled these front parts of the wig so many times that I need a break. So let's make some decisions about the eyes. I tried to make the eyes by hand, but either I lost that superpower or this sculpt doesn't like this kind of eyes, but they just didn't look good. I was considering red eyes I purchased from Hana Fubuki doll, but they were a bit too small for this head, so she looked surprised, and we want intimidation. So I took the same eyes design we gave Clover and Sylvie, so we knew that they would fit. Changed the color to red and yellow, added some color and details with pins, and covered them with UV resin. And this is how she looks with the final eyes and final hairstyle.
Shadow is that cool and edgy character who does cool and edgy things just because they're cool and edgy, like driving a motorcycle even though he can run very fast and teleport. So I needed to include one of those things in the video, and I really wanted to make a motorcycle. My original plan was to make one on the Lucier, but then Santa tipped off Bambu Lab that I was shopping around for a new printer, and they so graciously sent in the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon with the AMS unit. So what better way to test it than put 440 hours on it making a huge bike, right? Coming off the high of success I had with Vice Gauntlets, I thought I'd model my own bike, completely forgetting that it took me 8 weeks to model the gauntlets. So I started with the video game model as a reference again. I quickly realized that even though I was printing it as I modeled it, I knew nothing about motorcycles and simply don't have enough time to learn about bikes and then make my own model and print it and finish it. I know, who'd have thunk it? Thankfully, while looking for model references, I stumbled onto this model of a Honda Shadow, which looks deceivingly similar to the in-game model. I didn't research this, but the name suggests that they are somehow connected. And the model was almost in the correct scale. Coincidentally, it was made by a guy from Poland, and the model was free and came with instructions. Don't worry, I sent the guy a donation, just like he asked. The Bambu Lab X1C really came in a clutch here. The printer was going for a week straight, and I think I was running it the day for shorter prints and overnight for full plates, or like large parts, which a bike in this scale has a lot of, okay? Even though I have to go to uni every day, I was able to send the files to the printer through the cloud service, and Alex just had to take off the prints when done, which was very convenient for the both of us.
I'm still alive.
Overall, the
Slay.
quality and the speed
That
of
means
the
they're
printer is
eating.
wonderful. But I had my share of failures. There is a camera and some sort of monitoring system which lets
I want
you
a 3D
know
printer.
when you have failures.
Trip. Blah, blah,
And
blah. I
something
want a
learned
3D
about
printer.
a
Think
bit
of all the
later
things
in
I
the
could
project,
make.
which
I
is
know.
super simple to implement, but none of the printers I used before had this option, is the skip function. So when a failure happens and you're printing more stuff on one plate, you can just tell the slicer to skip that one object and save the rest instead of having to discard the whole plate, which is like mind-blowingly simple but amazing. I used filament from Bambu as well, as it was so graciously supplied for the project, and I am in love with their matte PLA. I also finally printed with TPU, so an elastic filament. The TPU that I ordered actually didn't come in the original order. There was an error during packing, and instead of the TPU, I got an extra plate for the printer. But
Like a
after
power
letting
bank.
the support know and a bit of
Or
back
like
and
the
forth,
message
a
you
bit of
deleted
sass
which
from their
says
side, if I'm
butt plug.
honest, it was sent to me as well.
It's okay,
Overall, is
Nisa.
this
It's
machine
okay.
amazing and great for beginners? Absolutely yes. If you do
What
not care
message?
to become a 3D
Oh,
printing hobbyist,
deleted?
specialist, and mainly print
You want a
upgrades for your printer
screenshot?
for the first 6 months, and instead need a tool that will make nice quality prints quite fast, I think Bambu Lab has good machines to offer. Is it
Okay.
a magical, errorless device that never fails
Screenshot
and
as
does
you want.
everything for you? No, but it is closer to that than another Ender 3 clone. It still is a 3D printer, and the objects made with it have layer lines, as small as they might be. So for our motorbike, we opted to differentiate the textures a bit by giving some of the pieces that enamel car paint look. Alex took that
I'll
job
put
using a lot
the
of wood color
screenshot.
and other frankly smelly putties,
I'll put the screenshot in
and with a random orbital
the
sander, she was
server.
able to make the prints very smooth
On the
and
Discord
hide
server,
layer
which by the
lines
way,
on the
y'all,
mudguards
I have
and
a
the
Discord.
pieces.
Aha.
She's not the
Please
best
join.
with parcels, I'll admit that.
I post
but with a
updates
few
there.
coats of primer, paint, and clear coat, the
No,
bikes were
don't.
looking like
But you
our real
said-
bikes.
You
I
don't know
wanna
what
go
I'm
into a lot of
talking
detail
about.
With how the bike
I'm
goes
just showing
together,
you
'cause If you're
evidence.
crazy enough to build one yourself, you're gonna use the
This
instructions
is just
provided anyway.
evidence.
Because I scaled the model up, the holes for the hardware were the wrong size, so some pieces broke, and I drilled out most of the holes from that point on to try and prevent that. But with any 3D printed piece,
You
this
also
can be the
mean-
case, so this wasn't the problem with the printer or the filament. It was just mainly user error, or me being impatient. I actually streamed putting the bike together on our
It's kind
new
of crazy
Discord
how you
server
said that.
for our
Just
patrons.
live on
You can
stream.
now also join the Discord for free and get access. And
But don't
some
worry.
special hangouts will be happening for
Since
patrons,
you've
and so you can
admitted
be
you
just
did
like
say
our lost
something,
sister tier supporters,
I
Stephanie
won't
Clear,
post
Adia
it.
Bear, Call Me Ash, Barb from the Future, and Redex, or our cousin tier patrons, Nailini, Jamie Davies, Reese's Cup, Tate van der Veen, Rachel Cuddle, Artboxy, Willa Vanilla, Hope
Reese's Cup?
Soul, Lauren, Sofa Cushion, Angel Silver Rose.
Also, I
Ava
said
Rose,
something?
Malachi,
What do you mean?
Ali Unite,
Oh,
Lily
okay,
G,
so I'll post
White
it
Tails,
then.
Kit the Caroline, Jessica Shresta, Kito Kato, Burp, BTW, Krista Hopper, Dull Dragon, Cirrus Eden,
I'll post it to
Tian Bafero,
refresh your
Anna Smith,
mind.
Kalium, Melissa Novoa, Rinth, Fan of TA, Ashley, Mikey Lemon, Amelia Blackwood, Andrea Select Arcane, Brielty, The Barbie Witch,
No, because
Stephanie,
you said you
Farah,
don't
Jane
remember
Beck,
what you
Caribou, Juggernaut
said.
Customs, Ninja Sardazino,
I
Eva,
remember,
and
you
Catherine
remember?
Madden, who were able to see
Don't
me
post it.
put this
Okay,
back together
okay.
live. Thanks, guys.
Good, good. Just
To
making
give
sure
the
that
seat
you
another
do.
texture, I used the same leather I made the outfit. The same leather I made the outfit with a lot of uhu glue and lots of
It's like it would
rubbing,
be
I
unfortunate
simply
if you
wrapped it,
forgot.
making
This
as
is
little
blackmailing, I
wrinkles
know.
As I could. It looks like shit from the bottom. But it looks very good with the cover, and Alex was right. Unfortunately, the back had to be improvised. It has this leather feel. Hopefully it's not too visible from the side. But yeah, nice. Of course, you know,
want a
I
piece?
could not resist a little bit of electronics in the project.
Babe, you want a piece? No? Don't want a piece?
It's actually smart.
Okay.
Putting the bag together took me about 2 days. Printing was
Don't
I
worry,
think,
Nissan.
8
As long as
days
you know
or
you
something
said
like that.
something,
So it was
I won't
definitely
post
a very
it.
large undertaking, about 6 kilograms of filament as well. And I don't think I would have attempted it on my old printer, to be honest. Between sending the files to the studio, failure prevention features, and the quality of prints, if you were thinking of upgrading your setup or getting
Fine.
into 3D printing,
Thank you.
seriously consider checking out Bamboo Lab. Special bubble wrap suspension. They didn't pay us to say only good stuff about them, so I'll be honest, don't expect perfection. The X1C in particular is very loud compared to stuff I had before, so it was promptly moved to our studio where we don't have to listen to it too much. Został mechanikiem. Teraz już wiesz, jak zbudować swój własny motor.
Also, that motorcycle looks so
And as
good.
said,
I
the customer service
know.
might be not the sort of next day delivery standard Amazon got us used to. Especially with the company being based in China, there can be some delays and breakdowns in communication. But if you would like to get on
So
the Bamboo
good.
bandwagon and support our channel, I've left some affiliate links in the description below.
Oh, that's another mini Yoshi. There's
The
9
bike
now.
looks absolutely amazing, but you can't ride a bike without shoes. And if you've seen any Sonic characters before, you know that shoes are a big part of a design. So let's make them. We found this model of Shadow's sneakers, but I want to give them more details, so I remeshed them and started sculpting. Because they will open and close on the doll's feet, I had to redesign them a bit to suit my needs, but I was mainly inspired by the design from the movie. As always with 3D modeling, it takes some time because I don't know what I'm doing and I had to rework some parts a few times. It's just like with the wigs. But hopefully with each new project, I'll have a better workflow and know how to
Yo.
prevent mistakes from happening.
So
I already do
respectable.
that, but
What,
I
so
still
no
feel
shadow
there's
feet?
a-
No
there's
shadow
this
feet.
learning process. We did a test print and they were a bit too big, so with some changes, we can print the final design. And you know what this printer can do? Print in multiple colors. You don't even have to prepare the model in separate pieces. You can just tell the printer where to put each color by coloring the model. It's like a 3D coloring book. And it doesn't take that much time. The prints look amazing, but there are some downsides, of course, like with everything. Like, it takes ridiculously long time to print, and there's some plastic waste when the filament is changing. So I actually have to buy more filament. And this is how the prints look after some sanding on the bottom where the supports were. Unfortunately, when I scaled them down, one of the walls became too thin and there's a tiny hole in the shoe, but it doesn't bother me that much. She has one more vent hole. These are sports shoes, okay? I'm defining the details with paint because the white part looks very flat without some artificial shadows. I just have to be careful with the thickness of the paint because it can easily sink into printing lines. In this technology of printing, there are always marks, lines, and flaws, and that's why we usually print in resin, but this printer has some amazing things to offer. I'm pretty sure a resin printer wouldn't print half of the big pieces for the bike, and every part would be so much heavier and not as sturdy and durable as filament prints. So both of these technologies are useful for different things. The shoes turned out so cool. They are huge compared to normal smart doll size, but I think they fit the style of Sonic characters. Fake leather sometimes cracks on the seams, and I know this won't show on the video, but I just have to cover these parts with paint. Same with the back design. We take photos from the back very rarely, and she has long hair so it won't be visible on pictures, but I see the raw white edges and I simply can't let it be like this, you know what I mean? We also had an attempt at making a helmet, but there was a problem with her hair. How would it get there and if it would survive? It was also too big, so we decided
That's
to
so
leave it
cool.
for a different project.
Yo,
You know what's
they made a
coming.
helmet.
It's pronounced Lasir.
This
For a
year.
reason.
Even though we kind of challenged ourselves to only use the new filament printer, I could not resist using the Lasir to cut the license plate for the bike. And with that, the Year of Shadow is coming to an end, and so is this video. Let's see those final shots. This is how Shadow turned out. I absolutely loved doing this project. We knew that it was coming for a very long time, and it's finally finished, and now all we have left is to go watch the movie because it actually premiered a bit later in Poland. Edgy and cool clothing is sort of my style, I think. I think I need to accept
Goddamn,
that.
she def
And
pegs.
I love learning
Mm.
some new techniques for the jacket in this one. Alex absolutely knocked it out of
I
the park
mean-
with a wig. I think a lot of our skills have improved this year, and I try to say it humbly.
You'd like
and
that,
I'm so
wouldn't you?
proud that this is where we're
Her
ending
pegging
this
you?
year.
Look at the eyes. They even glow.
I would wish you a Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, but we are a bit late releasing this video, so I will wish you a Happy New Year. I hope 2025 is very enchanted for every one of you. Thank you so much for being part of our journey.
She's got a gun.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram for some sneak
Oh,
peeks
wow,
and
look at the other
subscribe for
stuff.
future videos.
Be
Join
distracted.
our Discord to hang out with us. Join our Patreon to hang
Huh?
out on Discord with us more privately, I guess. Have an enchanted 2025, and we'll see you next year. Bye!
I'm loving the snake bites. Don't worry about it. Princess dress. Here it is. Oh, the last episode, yeah. Also, Yoshi, do you like the blondie? No. Oh. What is this? Hi, Hope. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Just say, but Say hates me for hating blondie. Oh. Shh. Say won't know that you told me and I don't like him. In her fave? Oh. Yikes. Don't worry, we had a heated argument. Ah, I see. Hope, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Dude, I told her that Blondie basically killed Whitehair and I cried. Wait, no, I know about that. That's round 7. I'm okay, thank you. How about you? I'm doing good. Chillin'. Supposed to play Minecraft, but Eternos turned its back on me. So here we are. Hazel? What the fuck? Don't chew on. What are you eating? Hazel's just like chewing on something, and then I just look at her and be like, "What are you eating?" And then she stops, and I look away, and then I hear her chewing again. Bro. Whoa. Oh, shit. Ayo. Heiza! Thank you for the lurk! This is like the light flashing before my eyes part of the movie. May your giant butt enjoy the lurk. Oh! Hi, Zephwin! Oh no, you throw a mini Yoshi at yourself! I've witnessed it twice. Now you're witnessing it again. And it's twice as sad. Domed everything! A marshmallow!
그래서 네가 너무 미웠어. 루카, 사랑하며 살아. 아픔도 나약함도 못 봐주게 부끄러운 순간들도 받아들여. 스스로를 용서해. 몇 번이고 모든 건 그때부터 시작이야.
Oh. Special guest. Damn! Holy shit!
4 months ago.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Characters from Hazbin Hotel,
Has-Been Hotel.
Hazbin Hotel,
Has-Been Hotel.
Hazbin Hotel.
We actually canceled this project, but in the spirit of Halloween,
Halloween was like a week ago.
but in the spirit of bringing things back to life,
But it's not also Easter.
we're making Maggie from Has-Been Hotel, and a perfect candidate for her
I
will be
cried.
a gray smart
Bro.
because Maggie's actually an and they have grayscale.
Don't spoil anything. I'll make sure you won't spoil anything. She's gone! How did that happen? But first, this video is sponsored by you. If you watch our channel without an ad block, or have YouTube Premium, or support us on our Patreon or membership, or buy our patterns and merchandise, you are the reason this channel exists. Thank you and please don't stop.
Oh my god!
Cartoon characters can
Domed
have very elaborate
everything.
designs, but they can also have very plain ones. And Vagis is in the second category.
So I took it upon myself to elevate her outfit by giving it a little bit of visual texture while not changing the design completely. I chose to elevate
You
the
gave her
shirt
a
by
boob
adding
window.
a corset-like bodice with sewn cups, as this complements the medium bust well, and chose this red satin from the stash of fabric of dubious origin, aka my fabric hoard. These days, I like to draw my patterns on the wrong side of the fabric by the Cricut and cut it out by hand because I don't have the roller wheelie for the Cricut. That way, I can see all the lines
Bilba,
while I
yes.
sew. I just need to get the official pens because I can't seem to be able to use mine with any of the adapters that I've tried.
A blanket.
Than the sewing supplies
Hell
with the
yeah.
cookies.
I'm gonna be so
I
comfortable,
kept
bro.
the
I'm-
collar and sleeve cuffs black to make sure it evokes Vaggy's original shirt. I used
have
the
a
fusible
marshmallow
tape
that
to
I could
hem the
eat,
collar
and then I
a
got a
bit easier. Overall, for this
blanket.
project, I needed things to be done quick and clean, so I didn't bother lining stuff and just did things the dull way. I was gonna quickly do this off screen, but I ironed it on the wrong side. Oh, I need to record it now. Oh. It's fine. This is literally the first thing that I'm doing.
Marshmallow
It's already going
pillow.
wrong.
It's a marshmallow pillow.
It's fine. I'm gonna succeed today and do it
Hell
nice
yeah.
and proper. And
It's gonna
everything's
look so
be
good.
happy,
I'm gonna
and
eat it in
I'm
my
gonna be happy,
sleep.
and I'm not gonna make any more mistakes. Because I'm a smart girl. Which way was it cut? This way? Maybe. You know, I can't make a project without losing my mind a little bit. The collar is actually a separate piece, and it only needs to be fitted around the doll's neck for a closure. While I had the black thread in the machine, I added the black cuffs to the sleeves so I could rethread the machine once for the rest of the shirt. I started attaching some things together and would like to now welcome you to the segment titled "This is Too Funny Not to Include in the Video," and also guess what K-pop song I'm listening to while I try to record footage from more angles so you think the video is more interesting. I'm not sure which part of the clip is supposed to capture your attention the most, but let me know. Was it the mystery song, my silly face, or the actual extra sewing?
These eyes are looking at you.
With some finishing touches and a zipper in the back, the shirt is basically ready. It took 3 prototypes to get there, and a few hours of Pinterest browsing to come up with a not boring, a bit sexy colored shirt.
This might be the tough part. Because tiny zippers be like, ah! Ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay. I like it.
Something so stylized as a Has-Been Hotel character needs a stylized sculpt.
So I'm transforming one of the free SmartDoll models into an alien. It was a very quick job and I loved sculpting this face. She's so precious. She looks like a cat alien. And it looks like I could use some help from the big boss of our workshop herself. And of course she tried to quote some memes.
Binky Bobo. Zinky.
Zinky Winky?
Zinky Zugu.
What?
And this is our 3D printed Bogus Binted. But she needs a coat, or 7, of paint to match the SmartDoll body. I'm using watered down vinyl and acrylic paint mix and sanding it sometimes when I see brush stroke. Then it's 2 coats of matte acrylic varnish and 2 coats of Mr. Super Clear, and that gives me a smooth enough surface to draw. Just make sure you're wearing a mask when spraying MSC because it's literally poison for your lungs. The face-up is pretty simple this time, so I want to share with you some of my thoughts about Has-Been Hotel and my process of forming opinions. I've seen Has-Been Hotel a few months after the premiere, so I wasn't super excited about it or anything, but I've also watched around 10 different reviews of it.
Oh.
Because if you have an opinion on a polarizing topic, you should confront your views with different people with different perspectives. Some people say it's trash, some people say it's their new favorite thing, and that's also okay.
And that made me realize that whatever I'll say here, there's going to be a group of people who will think the same, but also a big part of the audience will disagree. And if you're a pure has-been hater, I guess you're here for us, which I respect and appreciate, or you're here for the drama. And in this case, let everyone know in the comments how much you hate this show, okay? My view of art is that it's all about proportions, balance, and contrasts. I've read about it when I was studying in uni, but I learned it in practice by doing henna for 8 years. So the proportions between plot and story, reason and emotion, main cast and secondary characters, red and blue, thin lines and thick lines, empty space and a lot of details. The list is endless, you can think of whatever and, I have a degree in design, but I'm not a professional art critic, so I sometimes lack the words to describe how I feel about certain work of art, but this view helps me navigate the process of both creating art and forming my opinions. And I use this technique also for designing our characters. And my opinion is that Has-Been Hotel is enjoyable, but I would like it more if I was like 10 years younger, so easier to amuse but above the age of being an adult, because if you don't know, this show has some topics for an 18 plus audience.
I'm still
But
alive,
it
but very
doesn't feel-
ippy.
At the same time, it doesn't
So
feel
you're gonna
like it was
eat?
made for adults, you know what I
I'll
mean?
go eat,
So there's
okay.
lack of balance here. I enjoyed it, but I can see it's not perfect.
My breasty.
I love
Good
the
night,
songs.
Nissan.
I'm addicted
Eat
to
well.
the soundtrack album and the voice acting performances, and I like most of the designs. But I'm, like not crazy.
I
About
hope
the
I'm
show.
still.
More crazy about the music.
I hope I still wake
If
up
you like
intact.
it, feel
Well,
free
one
to
way to
comment
find
what you
out.
like about the show, and
Good
if
luck.
you don't like it, say it too. Why not? Every comment boosts the algorithm, so let's have some passionate fights over who's right about Has-Been Hotel. So as you can see, this is the
Yo.
face, because we don't know what's under the eye patch.
Also,
I
that
took some
kind,
creative
that eye
liberty
kind of
with her
sus.
left eye, and
How?
the scars
Also,
are gold because
Alright, good night.
she's an
Good night.
just
Eat
like us.
well.
From the very start, I knew that I wanted to do a leather skirt, so I had to pray to the staining gods that this will not stain at all, and just hope for the best.
I made some initial mock-ups in paper as I wanted to see the direction of the pleats before I cut into any fabric.
What? I'm feeling a bit lazy today, so I'm just gonna try to cut this all at once.
I definitely do not recommend it because it will dull your blade, but that is the price for laziness.
I am so confident that this will work the first time that I am even cutting lining. So you can either, we'll see if this is the delusion level that's on high or if I'm just that good. I'm pretty sure we will be disappointed with the result, but don't say hop before you jump or whatever.
I transferred the pleats onto the wrong side of the pleather because of its thickness. I wanted to shape it a little bit with an iron, and because it's literally plastic on the right side, I had to do it from the back. That's what he said. I'm using my
Also,
laser cut
unrelated, yo,
subscribe
off
thing
street,
as
like,
a clapper.
right
Using
now,
your garment with
while
a flat wooden
watching
block
this,
helps to keep
also
things
like
flat,
drawing
obviously.
something.
And the wood pulls in the leftover
One of
moisture
the
left by the sleeve.
whips I
But
just
if you don't
left
mind also,
pending
please subscribe.
from last
And if you
year.
already are and want to support us a little bit more, we now have channel memberships active, so check them out. You get a custom badge and stickers to use here on the channel, so you can brag about being a supporter in the comments.
Yes, you are.
As I said, it's a test, okay? Unfortunately, I'm the one
Because
being
I
tested,
have,
Thankfully, the pleating actually turned out okay. So
I
it was
have
time to put the puzzle together.
there's
Sometimes it's
things,
hard to figure out what things need
like
to
I
be
have a
done in
sketch
which order, so I
for
struggled a bit
the
going
art
back in
that
circles on
Kay
what should go
requested
first,
for
and I
the
already
from
did
the
that at
art
the right
raffle.
side on the left side of the sightseeing.
But I'm
So I
also
was like, what am I supposed to do?
like doing
So I ended
other
up hemming
art
the pieces and attach them in
as
a way
well.
that makes them look good, because that's in the end what counts.
I ran out of
Practically,
ball
I'm
balloons
just
already.
doing all the art from last
Ball
year
balloons.
that
No,
would just end
that's
up
not
as
true. I mean,
whips.
it's almost true.
Because I felt bad for just leaving them as whips. I wanted to finish it. And finish it, I
And with some finishing
will.
touches, I was ready to see how the fit turned out.
It's looking pretty good so far, if I say so myself. This is sticking out a bit. I'm wondering if I should resew
I'm currently
this,
between
but
pieces. Oh, I see, I
like,
see.
no. And
So
yeah,
not
the only thing I have
alone
to do
then.
is the back
It's
and
good.
maybe add a lining. I think I'll do the lining as separate and maybe only attach it in the back somehow so that it doesn't poke out. Just do like a DIY job, but altogether, I think it really completes the look. Nice.
This video will be a historical moment because I admit that I actually start liking wig making. But with this though, with the limited time, we just decided to order a wig and style it. I've never made bangs so stylized like this, but I can do this. Somehow, I know it. I can do it. I'm trying to make the bangs stay up. Then, without thinking too much, I'm cutting the front part by snipping it with scissors. It creates a more natural edge than just cutting it with one snip. And I'm using the hair straightener, scissors, hair gel, and hairspray until I like what I did. In the topic of hairstyling, I can't give you many tips because I'm still learning myself, and I just experiment with it. I definitely used a lot of water and gel, but then the result can be a bit different when the hair dries, so that's where the hairspray comes in glory. And it's the first time I used Got2b hairspray, and it's really good for setting dull hair. The bangs are not in the same exact shape as in the show, but when transforming 2D into 3D, you have to make some design choices to suit your medium. I'm painting the inside part of the bangs with grayish purple and can start working on the stripes. I think I don't recommend this method that I used here. The wig has too much hair for it to work on more than the surface level of hair, so I had to airbrush it from different angles anyway. But it's good because I actually like the blurry effect more.
Whoa.
I airbrushed the bangs too to have light gray tips of the spikes.
Vagi has a fabulous bow on her head, and to make it, I actually used the same fabric that I did for the shirt, but reversed it so that the texture would be a little bit different.
Why is it so hard to flip a dang strap? Nothing is helping. I did it. Now we just need to make it like this.
They're doing so good.
Can you see anything? There's a sock here, and here, and here, and here.
I honestly didn't have the right color for the stockings and wristlets, so we did some quick math and concluded that our fabric printing company, if they don't fuck up, we could get some stuff printed with them and it would come in time for this video. So I made some quick sewing patterns and Alex made some quick printing patterns, and off they went to the company and they are here now. Since this fabric doesn't fray, it was just a matter of cutting things out and sewing one seam, and this was all done. I'm not sure that Vagi has actual shoes, but we're giving her these white Volks pumps that I brought from Japan. They're like cheapo 800 yen or something, which are perfect as they send me a bunch of time, which I currently don't have, as we're working on the next doll already and preparing for London Comic Con, and we're taking the doll there. So that's next weekend. So you can imagine that the life is busy.
We are almost there, but everybody needs some accessories and decorations, so let's add some finishing touches. We all know how glue works, so while I'm wearing a blouse and a sweater because it's cold in our workshop and the electricity is expensive, let's thank our top-tier Lost Sister supporters.
They are unchangingly Stephanie Deer, Adia Bear, Call Me Ash, Barb from the Future, and Red X. Let's also thank our cousin tier Patreons, Nylini, Jamie Davis, Reese's Cup, Tate Van Der Veen, Rachel Cuddle,
Reese's
Sadie
Cup,
the Human,
Reese's
Art
Cup.
Foxy,
Eat 'em
Willa
up,
Vanilla,
eat 'em up,
Hope
eat 'em
Zed,
up, eat 'em
Lord
up.
Soul, Lauren,
Reese's
Sofa
Cup,
Cushion,
Reese's
Angel Silver
Cup.
Rose, Griffin Rose, Malachite, Alienite, Whimsy, Whitetails, Hannah, Kit the Caroline, Jessica Shrestha, Kito Kato, Burp BTW, Ashley Priest, Krista Hopper, Dull Dragon, Cirrus Eden, Leon Jostings, DM Bakayro on the Smith,
The details, dude,
Rin,
is so
PA,
good.
Ashley, Mikey Lemon, Amelia Blackwood, Andrea, Select Arcane, Brielty, The Barbie Witch, Bowen, Stephanie, Karaho, Jane Beck, Karabu, Dragonair Customs, Ninja Star Dezino, Dream Up, and last but not least, Catherine Nutten. Thanks, guys. Love you. See you. Love you.
Whoa, booba.
This is how she turned out. I really enjoyed elevating Vagi's simple outfit into this little, more mature look. As I mentioned, we didn't really plan to do this project, but our next video is a big collaboration with our adult friend Elisa from Moonlight Jewel, and she had some hiccups with her Tamagotchi project and could use pushing the next project a bit further in time. And we know how it is on YouTube when resting and having enough time for life is important, so this was an easy enough project to just squeeze in between and everything worked out. And we hope you like it too. I know some of you have been asking about Husband Hotel, so that's for you. Yay!
Who is your favorite character from Husband Hotel? Or which song do you like the most? My favorite character is the goodest of the bad boys, Serpentious. And my favorite song is More Than Anything, but You Didn't Know is a close second.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram for some sneak peeks and subscribe for future videos, become a member, become a Patreon, come see us in London, and have an enchanted day, and we'll see you next time. Bye! See ya, bitches. In London, that is.
Here are some of our recent projects. This one, gay. This one, gay. This one, kinda gay for Sonic. So let's make another gay.
It's a perfect opportunity to make a girlfriend for our Marceline.
And it's also a perfect opportunity to kickstart the first annual Bubblegum Sewdown, a show where we sew. She's not actually gonna be doing any sewing, but our friends will. Let's go!
Oh.
Warning, this unboxing contains a naked female body and it's not like your usual Monster High body sculpt. She has parts.
Oh.
You've been warned, so let's unpack her. We've already worked
She
with
got
the Flex
parts?
body before on Rosemond and Fiona, but I'm excited to see her in a new
Oh,
color.
she has
when
parts.
we saw this skin tone on Attica's page, we knew she would be perfect for Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time and
This is
Pinkie Pie or
artistic
Kittens
nudity.
from My Little Pony. And finally, we get to customize this beauty. One of the
Yo.
cool things about
Holy
this doll
shit.
is that she has smooth hips, legs, and arms without any visible joints, but still has some
That's
visibility.
so
I
cool.
would say in this case, it's aesthetic first and movement second, as the range is not spectacular in my opinion, but you always have to choose between those two. Her original head is cute, but to match with our previous Adventure Time girls, Marceline and Fiona, we have to give her an open mouth sculpt. I modified Marceline's face to give this new one a more demure smile with bigger, more voluminous lips, and asked Barb to print her in resin.
Very mindful, very demure.
I can already tell she's a cutie, but her face has to wait because I'm going to start with her hair. As always, we need a base for the wig, and I'm making it from a piece of stretchy fabric and glue. You have to repeat adding the glue at least 3 times and wait for them to completely dry between the layers. I'll be using this pink nylon from the Doll Hair Emporium, but because the hairstyle is going to be super long, I'm going to fake crimp the fiber first. It makes it easier to brush and prevents tangling. Then it's time for making wefts. I couldn't find my student ID, so this time it's a random piece of thick paper. After a few hours of drying, we can finally start the fun part. So grab your Yoo-Hoo glue and let the real wig making begin. I like to start from the back at the bottom, but to be honest, sometimes when I feel like the wig is too thick, I just remove those first layers. If something doesn't work, just remove it. And because my attention span is literally like 10 minutes, here's my social media break. I'm pretty sure I wanted to check something important, but I got sucked into the never-ending abyss of content. Even if the original PB has thick bangs, I don't think this will look good in reality. When I reach the top, I'm adding 2 blobs of paper mache, which means toilet paper and glue, to make a nice shape for the parting. I covered those in hair, and now I'm adding smaller wefts to hide the glue from the front and the back side. And then I take the best wefts I have, reasonably thick and with a thin but strong glue on the tip, and glue it inside the crevice. Takes some practice and time and works on short partings better than long ones, but it's a good technique if you like more volume on the top. And it's perfect for anime style. Cutting bangs is always scary because I usually cut them too short. It's a curse. I also lost my good scissors and those are not very sharp, but I'm going to try with them anyway. I cut the bangs in layers and then curled it a bit with a hair straightener. Remember that curling will make it a little bit shorter, so leave the bangs a tiny bit longer than you actually want. I wanted her to have a hime cut, and at first I made these double short hime bangs, but I decided to keep only the lower layer and added a slight curl to the ends of the hair.
Whoa.
My goal with the Ball Gown Showdown was to 1, make some sort of formal, fancy dress, and 2, have fun with friends. So now it's time to actually figure out the first part, which is making the dress.
I started with the good old tape pattern and made a test for the skirt out of some cotton fabric to see if my pattern was good. I thought it was. It will turn out that it is not. I then decided to mix it up and add a funnel corset to the design, which I made with a plain, bright pink fabric. One of the 3 fabrics that I got for this project, actually. I made a
Whoa.
lining from a stiffer
So
upholstery fabric
so
and
smooth
added
in the
zip ties as
transitions.
bones to it. I'm not the biggest fan of historical sewing, so I don't think it's the most historically accurate construction, but it is a lot of panels put together to make something that squeezes a body. And this doll for once actually squeezes when you tighten the corset because it's silicone. See if the bones will prevent me from flipping this over. I don't know how else I would supposed to do this other than like bind it. I don't think that's how they make corsets, bruh. I ended up stitching the parts wrong sides together and using some bias tape to finish the edges. I think it looks quite nice with a narrow strip like that. I finished the back
Nice.
edges
Look how
with
good
bias
that
tape
is.
as well, added a vinyl logo on the inside and put the eyelets to tie everything together.
I didn't really feel like doing a big poofy skirt, even though that's the original design, and I feel like Attica's curves are worthy of showing off, so I landed on a silhouette more adjacent to Lady Quiet Bottom.
Whoa. Rip the camera.
For the skirt, I started with the same fabric as the corset, but it will actually be my lining. It was fraying quite a bit, so before I started stitching the panels together, I overlocked the edges. My iron peed in the middle of the desk, so please just ignore the big puddle. He's aging, okay? I made sure to leave one of the seams in the front open to have a sexy red
Whoa,
carpet leg
so many legs.
showing later. I don't know how this happened because I added some space in there, but it doesn't close. I need to add a panel, but I don't know how to do it so that it's not ugly. I fixed it. I don't want to talk about it. I think what's important is that it looks nice from the front. It needs some pressing, and it's depressing, and it's gonna have an overlay. So let's hope the overlay fixes it, right? Right? I made the overlay from the same pattern, but with this sequined stretchy mesh, which was a bit of a messy situation as the sequins just went everywhere while I was cutting it. I'm afraid that I will be finding these in my butt in the foreseeable future. But thankfully, since this fabric was stretchy, there was enough to cover the extra bits in the back, and it actually turned out very clean in the end because the texture of the fabric sort of covered everything that was underneath. And also mainly because I hand stitched a lot of it. I think it might be the year of me enjoying hand stitching. Controversial, I know. I added all the necessary hems and finished the waist with the same bias tape as for the corset. One of my recent discoveries is that carp fishing shrink tube is great for finishing doll scale laces. So I added the aglets onto the cord and stitched a bit of the sequin fabric to the corset to cover up the chest a bit more.
My favorite part is always painting the face, especially when it's my sculpt. It feels so much different to me because I know what I designed. I know where the features are and how they look, so I just feel like a proud mom when I paint my own sculpts. I can't wait to start painting her, but first she needs 2 layers of Mr. Super Clear sealant, then a few layers of mixed acrylic paints to match her pink body, 2 layers of matte acrylic varnish, and then another 2 coats of Mr. Super Clear. That's a lot, I know. With a head prepared like this, I can start drawing the eyes. First, I'm using watercolor pencils, and later I will add acrylic paints and chalk pastels. I wanted her to have juicy, voluminous lips to keep the round theme of a bubblegum. My idea for this character was to make PB as a mad scientist or a crazy dictator that she is, but Barb convinced me to make more feminine characters, so she's going to be cute and elegant and feminine. Because the dress is an evening gown, I'm adding a bit of a smoky eye and more pointy eye shape than I initially designed for her. I want her to look elegant and sexy, so some makeup is needed, but not as crazy as Marceline or Fiona have. I love adding freckles to my faces, so I'm painting small pink dots on her cheeks and forehead, but I try to make them look like freckles, not pimples, so I'm blending them with water. Then I'm giving her a few lashes, but not too much, so she looks very demure and very mindful. I decided that the eyeshadow needs more blending and the cheeks could be more sparkly, and she's almost ready. One thing I miss in the face is glossy lips, but it's an easy fix with UV resin. Our Adventure Time girls have hand-painted eyes, so this is exactly what I'm going to do. First, I mark the shape and size on my 3D printed eye bases and start drawing. It takes some time to get the correct shape and make them identical, or rather, as similar as possible, but the effect is worth it. I like that they look hand-painted. Marcy and Fiona have stars in their eyes, so we can't skip that part, and it only makes the eyes look more magical. Later, I covered them with 2 layers of shiny UV resin.
From the get-go, I knew I had to preserve the puffy sleeve of the original design so that Princess Bubblegum resembles herself a little bit more. After much deliberation, we chose to use a shiny pink satin, which will show off the texture of the bubble a little bit more.
I tested quite a few patterns and techniques before I got the fit and the size of the puff sleeves right.
I don't think that's exactly how I imagined it. This is the new one. It looks better, but it doesn't look the way I want it to. Try number 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've been sacrificed.
Systematic
Oh my god.
Okay. And while it doesn't look so good right now, when I flip this to the inside, I am of the impression that it might hold potential.
I ended up using 2 layers of almost rectangular pieces and gathered them using elastic. Can you guess that K-pop song? I made sure to catch the elastic with a stitch within the seam allowance and actually didn't really measure the length this time because there was a lot of fabric, so when I tried to measure it, it felt like it wasn't gathered enough because the elastic was just kept at tension. So I just made sure that it was pretty tight and that there was enough to just like put it on the doll. To add more pizzazz, I added these train-like pieces, I guess, which didn't really want to float well because the fabric was super stiff because it's polyester. So I gathered them into a sort of bubblegum bubble similar to the puffs as well. And with that, the outfit is ready for some final details.
We had several attempts of designing the signature princess crown. One of Barb's ideas won the contest, so she 3D printed it, and now it's my turn to make it sparkly, shiny, and beautiful. And while doing that,
let's thank our top Lost Sister tier supporters, Unchangingly, Stephanie Deer, Adia Bear, Call Me Ash, Barb from the Future, and Red X. Let's also thank our cousin tier patrons, Nalini, Jamie Davies, Reese's Cup, Candy Guts, Rachel Cuddle, Art Boxy, Willa Vanilla, Hope Zed, North Soul, Laurenth, Sofa Cushion, Angel Silver Rose, Avon Rose, Malachite, Alia Knight, Whimsy, Whitetails, Kita Caroline, Kito Kato, Burb BTW, Krista Hopper, Doll Dragon, Sirius Eden, Leon Jostings, DM Bakayero Onna Smith, Kaylee M, Melissa Novoa, Rinth, Fan of TA, Ashley, Mikey Lemon, Emilia Blackwood, Andrea, Selector Kane, Brielty, The Barbie Witch, Stephanie, Karaho, Jane Beck, Karabu, Dragonart Customs, Ninja Star Dezino, Dream Up, and last but not least, Catherine Nadan. Thanks, guys. Love you.
and
Yo.
then this happened. She was just here.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Is the face alright? Yeah, she looked alright.
My cookie.
Mamma mia. I
Her
wasn't
legs,
around, and
bro.
She just jumped from the table straight on the floor.
Jesus.
I tried super glue, but it didn't work, so I had to call a certified doll surgeon, Barb. This looks disturbing.
So morbid looking.
Okay, so the idea is to add a reinforcement between the inner structure and the broken part, and for that she's going to use this metal thingy. I don't know if that's a bolt or a screw, but screw the correct vocabulary. We have a patient with 2 broken legs on the table. There was some cutting, drilling, screwing, attaching, gluing with epoxy sculpt, and bonding the plastic with newly added metal using UV resin, and then curing.
There's a reason why they call me doctor, because I'll have a PhD and also I'm a doll surgeon. I wish I was earning as much as a surgeon.
Like and subscribe.
I can subscribe because this is not covered by insurance.
And now let's see if the patient has survived the surgery and if it works.
she's back to the world of people who have unbroken legs.
God damn. They fixed it though.
Now that
Slay.
she is in one piece again, I can add some last details like jewelry. And she's finally ready.
This is how she turned out. I knew we were going to do this project for quite a while now. I remember purchasing the Attica dolls while I was in Japan last year.
looks so
I even exactly
good.
remember the time I was purchasing them.
My
because when they
favorite part
dropped,
is
I
the
was on a
crown,
train
'cause-
going to visit some beautiful place.
Like,
so
damn.
I remember just purchasing them on my phone on the trains. So it was a bit over a half year since we started to seriously planning bringing Princess Bubblegum to life. And honestly, it was no-brainer choice for a pink-skinned character. Especially since we made the Adventure Times characters before, like Marceline and Fiona. It was also in the back of our minds that we should make the other gay, they are a couple. You need to they would be sad without each
The
other.
two different
I
aesthetics.
think this trilogy of dolls will conclude our Adventure Time adventure. We are looking forward to bringing in new franchises into the channel this year. Also, as I mentioned, the Ball Gown Showdown has always been a project that I envisioned as a collaborative effort. I invited some of my favorite creators and friends to make
Whoa.
princesses in dresses as well. And this is the Ball Gown Showdown. Check out Beth Ramsden's Merida, My Lady Disdain's Lady Amathea, Magical Girl Kit Kat's Belle, Thread of Elysium's Kida, Puppy 50 Snow
Hey,
White,
that's a
Dollopat's
hoodie.
Princess Mononoke, Smart Doll Boutique UK's Cinderella, Joso's Princess Serenity, Sky by Dolls Rapunzel, Acosta Rose Princess Sapphire, Octopudding's Ariel, and last but not least, Princess Fiona from the Smart Doll team. Make sure to follow us on Instagram for some sneak peeks and
They look
subscribe
so
for
good.
future videos. Have an enchanted day, and we will see you next time.
We're back with cute anime girls, and today we're making more cute anime girls from Honkai Star Rail, who's sponsoring this
Oh, it's sponsored, that's why. That's why they have a doll. Also, it's buffering.
video. How's that for intro? No.
Is
Yeah, this
sponsored.
anime cutie is the Iris Collect Petite Yuri, who I bought in the Azone store in Japan. She just happens to be perfect for the new and upcoming Honkai Star Rail 2.4 update character, Yunli. If you've been somehow living under a rock and don't know what Honkai Star Rail is, it is a fantasy RPG game that is multi-platform, so you can play it on the go and at home. It's a sister game to Genshin Impact because they're made at the same company, Hoyoverse, which explains why the design and Ordo games are equally epic. We love recreating beautifully designed game characters, so when we were asked to participate in this project for the upcoming 2.4 update, we just couldn't pass it up. The first new character coming to the game is Yunli. She's the master of the Great Sword and the granddaughter of the Shanzhou Juming ship General Hoyan, who taught her how to wield her sword. She cherishes her swords, so we of course will be making one. In-game, Yunli is a physical type destruction character, which makes sense, the big sword is there for a reason.
Whoa.
Another character coming to the 2.4 update is Jiao Qiu, and he's for you if you're looking for a guy that's handsome. Fox Yin. Nihility, fire type.
No.
He's a cunning individual with a cunning smile that hides his true intentions, coming from the Shanzhou Yaoqing. His weapon of choice is a feathered fan that activates a matrix that deals damage to his enemies. How cool is he? If that was
So
enough
mischievous.
to get you hooked, March 7 gets a new Lo Fu outfit and a pair of swords in preparation to take part in the Sword Champion competition aboard the Shanzhou. Besides March 7th's sword training event, you can also explore the Shackling prison, reunite with some characters in the warp, and of course get some
Whoa.
freebies. You can download Honkai Star Rail for your favorite platform via our link in the description and experience the fun for yourself. And make sure to use the promo code to redeem 50 Stellar Jade. Now, let's make Yunli in real life. There are a lot of ornaments and details in Yunli's design, so we first modeled those in 3D and got to 3D printing them. I haven't printed anything in a while, so of course, it did not go smoothly. On the first print, half of the prints got stuck to the vat, and then on the second, it was even worse.
Literally one thing printed, and the rest is stuck to the plate. Why?
Excuse the mask face. I think it's the humidity that is messing up the prints. We're gonna try with the cover. I also changed the settings, and I also put a little bit of WD-40 on the vat bottom, which is very unscientific of me because you're not supposed to change so many variables at the same time, but I don't have the time to do that. It is rising, and I can see prints which is very good news, my guys, because that means that we can finish
It's
this
slowly
project.
working. Hey, slay.
Everything printed. We are saved. This project is saved.
You may notice that I actually had to switch to a new printer to accomplish this, but I'll talk about it more in the next video.
The
What counts for now
details.
is that all the details are ready for painting, and I can print Yunli's sword as well, which is like the key element for her fighting strategy.
It's actually huge. What's that?
Bro.
Every single thing printed. Bogus printed? So that's good. That's good. That's very good.
The new printer, which is the newest from Elegoo, really made a difference here, because this huge thing got printed in no time, and I was able to make all the parts at the same time.
That's what she said.
I suffer from the inability of having some foresight, so I did not model any sort of connecting points for the different parts of the sword, other than some holes, so I had to fit the parts by hand by adding some more sticks so that things would be aligned properly.
And the sword isn't deadly enough.
Whoa.
I used super glue with activator to make this all quickly, and I handed it over to Alex to hide the cracks and paint it.
Let's finish the sword. I'm using a UV gel to fill the gaps in the surface and spray it with a primer and then green and red spray paint. I sprayed the handle and the ornament on the top with gold paint too. After another 2 layers, but this time of Mr. Super Clear, I can start painting the green and red details. Giving it highlights on the edges and shadows in the crevices. I love how this big sword is complementing Yunli's design. I added some texture to the grip and some small decorations to the pommel. I love how it turns out, and the fact that it's bigger than the doll itself is just mind-blowing. Have you ever seen a sword this big? It's all hers. Wait till you see them together. Let's finally start working on the doll. As always, I prepared it with 2 layers of Mr. Super Clear, and I'm going to start from a light sketch using watercolor pencils. I think my style is a combination of cartoon and semi-realistic, and I tend to add a lot of details, but Honkai Star Rail style of eyes is very anime inspired, and that means I have to stop myself from painting too many things. I think it's also a bit more difficult because the eyes should be symmetrical and the lines have to be clean and sharp. But even if it's
I
a
wish
bit
I could
more
do that.
difficult, I enjoy the process. Every time, all the time. I just love anime. I am a little bit of a weeb, so I love it. I spent a lot of time on the first 2 layers making sure the shape is exactly what I want. I think I erased the outer corners like 6 times. I'm not kidding, it took forever. When the sketch is ready, I can finally go forward and add more color. I want to keep most of the eye blue with some more warm touches, so I'm adding a bit of brown and purple. Anime faces are usually pretty flat, so I don't want to add many details or textures, but a nice innocent blush is a must on any cute doll. Yunli's expression on the splash art is a combination of cute, innocent, surprised, and determined, so of course I want her mouth to be open. Painting an open mouth on a closed lip sculpt is sometimes tricky and can look funny, but I think I managed to do it pretty well this time. As a last detail, she needs a layer of Perlix powders. Humanity never conceals its desire to add sparkly stuff on dolls' faces, and I am no exception. I prepared this.
Oh wait, there's a conspiracy alert. After this video, I'm gonna go to bed because it's close to 1 a.m. and I'm getting EP. Hazel's also getting EP, so yeah. Well, actually, Hazel's sleeping on the floor, but she wanted me to go to bed. So after this video, I'm gonna go to bed. But before that, the conspiracy alert. Conspiracy alert! The chat's been infiltrated by a ritualistic cult led by James, with sacrifices to the Yoshi Shrine reaching a staggering 1063. But wait, amidst the blood loss, there's a sweet twist. Cookies and hoodies are being hurled at Yoshi. Is this a sign of affection or a ploy to distract from their dark practices? Stay tuned. Hashtag Yoshi Cult Chronicles.
I designed the
That's
display,
nuts.
and with Barb's help I printed and cut them and try on the doll. We had like 7 or 8 attempts because it's the first time we were using the Azone head, so we didn't know how to size it. I enhanced it a bit with watercolor pencils and acrylic paints and sealed them with UV resin on 3D printed white bases.
We knew that we were going to have limited time before my PhD trip, so we prepared a lot of the digital data first, but while the fabrics were being printed and we were waiting for it to arrive, I started patterning out the different pieces because this design is quite complex. I printed some mock-ups in paper to check scale and tried to drape this little hood-like piece, but I decided I could give it a bit more dimension by using Worbla to create movement in the fabric in the doll scale. It was a lot of heating up and bending and trimming and adding more and folding it, and it's tricky because it's sticky, so sometimes you get it in the right shape but then you accidentally pull away and ruin it. But with enough persistence, I was able to make it look the way that I thought was close enough to the game design. The next step was covering it in the right fabric and aligning the printed vinyl too, and I gave myself a little pep talk for that.
And I need to do it on the fabric that's going to be there. And I need to press it. And I cannot press the Worbla, so I need to figure out where it's going to be on the fabric that's going to be on it.
When I talked myself through it, I'm able to do things better for some reason. I roughly draped the fabric around the shape and placed my iron-on decals more or less where they should be, so that I can take it off the Worbla, press details on, and then put it back in the same space it was on the 3D shape.
I really should put something on top. I know myself better than to do stupid things with deadline this short.
It doesn't look too pretty inside and out, but A, you're not going to be able to see that much of it, and B, we're going to cover it with some green fabric, but it was still in the mail at that point. But the shape looks good for now. Yunli's splash art shows her standing on her tippy toes, so we decided that it is a must. And I challenged myself to make feet that would work with the internal frame of the Azone dolls. I only had one shot, and even though I modeled the peg, I used Blender this time, and because it doesn't have the same tools that I'm used to with 3D modeling in Fusion, the internal structure didn't work out as I originally planned.
Oh.
But again, this wasn't something a little drilling couldn't fix, so I corrected the screw hole position and was able to make these work without reprinting them. I think they look pretty good, and it's nice to have a choice to put her up, but the 3D model had some fungus-like artifacts, so I had to fix that with a drill too. Time to remove the fungus. Oh, mongoose. I'll see myself out. This cosmetic procedure didn't take much time, and with some epoxy putty and paint, I hope you won't be able to tell that these weren't stock for the doll. Alex keeps pestering me that we don't use the laser enough, so we prepared a custom stand, and we chose the chest ornament for its shape, as it had a big circle in the middle.
Holy shit.
It was a bit of a large thing, so I had to make it in parts, and I cut it from plywood and acrylic. It looks plain now, but with some paint it will be epic. I'll let Alex take care of it later, but now, let's see how she made Yunli's wig. Because it's epic, also.
It's time for the wig. POV. You first look at Yunli and see it's blue, and then you contemplate the color and you see maybe it's gray, and then you search for this color on the internet and find absolutely nothing like this. You realize that you need a non-saturated but dark grayish blue but not teal wig or fibers, and probably to have the most accurate color you have to dye it yourself. So you order a gray dye because you already have the blue dye from the previous project, right? And you think a light pink base will guarantee a more periwinkle shade. You mix it and try it, and it turns out that the blue dye died and it doesn't work. So you order more dye and you wait another week, of course. And by the way, you change the wig because this one actually fits better for the hairstyle. You try, and with every sample the color becomes closer to what you want. So you finally dip. You tell everybody in the house to move out of your way because you need to wash it quickly, and that's your first mistake.
Spaghetti.
The color is good, but the hairstyle, new hair, who dis? The color is nice, so you try to fix the styling with hot water, but the purple dye is weak and washes away along with the hot water straight into the sink. And then you start to panic because it's too blue. But your sister says, don't worry, we can dip again. Double dipping kinda gross, you think, but you're too invested now, you have to see how this ends. So you dip. And it's still a bit too light, and you dip again with more purple, and then you become too comfortable with multiple dipping and you keep it for too long. Oh no, it's too purple now, so you panic again, and then you remember the blessing of boiling hot water. And after the hot water treatment, there it is, your almost perfect Yunli hair color. Phew, that was an adventure you had. To use this wig, we have to tame the fiber first. I decided to show no mercy and force their hair to stay flat using a hair straightener and a steamer. It was a long process, and with boiling hot water would be much easier, but I didn't want to risk more purple dye escaping from the hair. At some point, I decided to start cutting the bangs and the sides, and I realized that the top of the wig is a little bit too far back and the elastic is too close to the eyes, so I cut the elastic all around, and because without it, it won't stay in place, I'm making a glue wig cap. It will also prevent the dye from staining the vinyl head. As you may know, I'm not the most skilled hairstylist, but I made sure the hair is very carefully trimmed into a bob style. I'm separating the top part of the hair and glue the long wefts that I harvested from the original hairstyle around the bottom layers of the wefts. It may not be a conventional way of making this hairstyle with low ponytails, but it works. Fight it or rock with it, my glue gun conquers all. You probably wonder what's going on top of her head. What is this weird antenna? I mean, she is an alien, because Honkai Star Rail takes place in space.
Is this Voodoo Doll tutorial? No.
It's going to become a little bun. I prepared a foam
It's
blob
not.
because I can't call it a ball. And check out this awesome move as I glue the antenna to it. Let's quickly go back to the 3D printed details we showed you at the beginning. I covered them with a layer or two of grey primer and then a gold spray paint, but they still require some work. I think with some shadows and highlights, they're going to look so much more real. Look at the difference. The unpainted looks so flat next to the finished one. So I painted them all in the same way, and because there were so many of them, I spent a whole evening on this simple task, and I loved it. But good times never last. I finished painting and I have to go back to the wig making. My favorite part, of course. As you know. I attached her crown and the other gold pieces around the bun, and the wig is ready. Later I'm going to glue some hairpins and decorations around the pigtails, but I already love how it turns out.
That looks so good. If you had a voodoo doll who would
I prepared for Yunli's clothes, so Bob
it
can
build,
finally
I
start
don't know
designing the
actually. Never thought about it.
Just to put things into context, it is Wednesday, and I'm leaving for Brazil on Friday. So I have 2 days to finish this off. And I was really worried, but the fabric has come. It's printed, it's nice. We have the little shorts. We have the little
I gotta think
big
about
back
that.
pieces. We have the skirt pieces that need to be ironed on with some gold as well. But I'm so
If you had a
happy
voodoo
that we
doll
got
of you, who would you give it
so
to?
let's start putting this together.
You, Zephyrin, Kitsu.
Oh, they cut like butter. Oh, this is so good.
That's it.
You can't really convey it through the camera, but these cut so well. This was the best amount of money.
I feel safe with y'all.
You should learn how to take care of these so that they are sharp forever.
Sewing the little shorts was a small little joy for
Yippee,
me, as
video
it was the
actually.
first thing I
Yeah.
did for 3 months. And they turned out super well too.
Can we check this alignment, please? Can you see how precise I am? It's great. These actually turned out so cute. I need to print on fabrics more often. This is great.
So cute! Next, I put together this inner bra, which was more hemming than sewing really, and began exploring how to make the rest of the parts. I finally lined the hood and planed with the draping for the fabrics for the sort of outer bra.
I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm gonna try just layering ribbon. Okay, so I feel like this would look great, but if the ribbon was opaque, I could also make ribbon from this. I was just cutting these strips, but I just reminded myself that I have an electric bias tape maker, so I'm gonna bust it out to do this. Like that.
I got this machine while I was away, and I didn't have the chance to really figure out how it works. So it was sort of eating the fabric and not really making a nice clean strip. And I really had no time to spare at that point, so it was smarter just to do it in a way that I knew that would work. I layered the strips and attached them to the dark blue bra, and things really started to get pieced together at this point. I added the gold detail to the skirt, and since it is pleated, I actually ordered 2 copies to glue them together, so the underside would also have the same color as the top side. To attach them together, I used this hemming tape that I bought like a kilometer of, so I just made sure it was placed around the hem so that the layers wouldn't come apart. Because I had to make the pattern for printing before we ordered it, now I just had to pleat it because it was already in the right shape and size. I made sure to press it from the underside to try not to fry the gold vinyl detail.
This is what it looks like from the front. Nice and pleated. Ta-da!
This being a circle skirt, the only thing left was to stitch up the back and add a closure. I attached the white apron in the front, and it was time to face my enemy, the sleeves, which have a very particular shape that is hard to recreate in real life without sort of compromising on the looks of it.
It is Friday, the day that I fly to Brazil, but we're still working. So these have stumped me the most, but I think I know how to do them now. So I'm just gonna put these puzzle pieces together and hope that it looks right.
I knew this was my mistake. Every time I use this glue, it's a mistake.
I just hope it doesn't bleed. I'm starting to see it, which is not good. Hopefully with time, it will disappear. Because if not, then I'm screwed. No, you're not seeing double. This looks terrible. So I already recut the new one, and I'm just gonna try to reuse these, I guess. It's always going to be a little bit visible, but it's not as visible. And I'm going to just use the double-sided pressing tape to do this again. See? This one's much better. Yeah, you will see it against the light, but it doesn't have this ugly glue. With some patience and persistence, I have conquered the sleeves. This is what I'm leaving Alex with. With a pretty please finish it. There's some extra stuff that I'm leaving her, and I will do the cape still, but I think I did okay. Peace. Coming back to the hobby with such a complex project was definitely not something I thought through very well, especially with me packing and rushing to the airport after finishing these. Bye! But Alex will finish this up nicely, and I'll see you for the final photos.
Apparently, some of the ornaments are made from shredded cheddar? I painted them gold and glued them in the right places. We all know how the glue works, right? I love how many details this outfit has, but all the characters in Honkai have gorgeous designs. I've read that this one is inspired by Buddhist murals from Danhuang. I'm not sure if that's true, but this is what internet says. I'm always in for historical and cultural references in character design. It makes the outfits more real and grounded, and you feel like the authors want to say something more than just pretty colors and pretty shapes. I keep gluing and gluing these details and they never end, but they really changed the outfit from a good one to an amazing one. Really, try it yourself. I feel like compared to this doll, all our previous ones are just background characters. It seems we didn't know nothing about the weight behind this decorating power. And for some reason there's still more ornaments. Why?
Another marshmallow! Let's go!
But with this choker and this earring, I can say she's ready.
Oh god, that's a rock. Looks so good.
This is Yunli. By the way, did you know that this is our 100th video? It's crazy when I think about it. 100 videos ago, we started this with a passion for this new hobby, and 100 videos later, we're making dolls for Honkai Star Rail. We are so grateful that the team over at Hoyoverse trusted us with their new character, and we were able to bring her to life as a cute anime girl. So make sure you check out the game via our link in the description so that they know that you guys like their games, and maybe they can ask us to make some characters from Genshin or Zenless Zone Zero. I hope we can be as lucky for the next 100 videos and meet all the deadlines.
Who's your favorite Honkai Star Rail character? I love two types of characters.
It looks
cute,
so
overpowered
good!
girls and cute overpowered daddies. So my pick would be Bailu and Huahua for the cute girl category, and for the second type, Mr. Yang and the reinforcement himself, Jing Yuan. I also have a soft spot for Imbibitor Lune and Tingyun, and actually all of the Xianzhou characters.
That looks so good! Okay. Now it's bedtime. It's evening time for me. James, thank you for the hydrate. The last hydrate, and then I'm out of water, actually. Hey! Off you go. This is the last of my water. I have a mini Yoshi. I have them everywhere, so I don't understand why you're giving me one. But slay, thanks. Alright. So, to those who are still here, thank you so much for watching. Hold up. Why won't it close? There we go. For those who are still here, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Good night, Yoshi. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Good night, James. Good night, everyone. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. No, I've been sacrificed. Anyways, goodbye.